Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar and launching of the Ready, Set, Read educational videos brought to you by Security Bank Foundation, Knowledge Channel Foundation, and Ateneo de Manila University. I am Raquel Tanyag, Project Officer of Security Bank Foundation for Internal Scholarships and Training Programs.
And I am Nina Desagun from Knowledge Channel, the Marketing and Events Coordinator. And we are your host for today's webinar. Sobrang saya po namin at nagpapasalamat kami dahil kasama natin almost 10,000 participants all around the country sa ating Zoom webinar at sa ating Facebook Live. Miss Kay, ang mga kasama natin sa ating Zoom webinar, ay mostly made up of English teachers, grade 5 English teachers. Tama po ba?
Yes,
Yan.
tama. At
Oo.
syempre, gusto nating magpasalamat sa inyong lahat ngayon pa lang dahil makakasama namin kayo sa isang hapon na punong-puno ng kaalaman kung paano natin mas mapapagtibay ang skills ng ating mga mag-aaral sa pagbabasa.
Yes, at kahit nasa bahay ang ating mga participants, pwede pa rin silang mag-engage gamit ang kanilang Zoom Q&A and chat functions. At para naman po sa mga nasa Facebook, pwede niyong gamitin ang inyong comment section. We would also like to remind everyone to download the Kahoot mobile app. That's Kahoot. Kahoot, hanapin niyo lang po yan sa inyong Apple App Store at Google Play Stores.
Yes, at marami tayo mga premyo ipapamigay sa ating mga active participants ngayong hapon.
Yes, oo nga,
Yes.
Miss Kay.
Oo nga, and I'm sure everybody is wondering, ano nga ba itong show na ito na Ready, Set, Read? At paano nga ba ito makakatulong sa pagtuturo lalo na ngayong panahon ng pandemya? To give us an overview, let us hear the welcome message of Security Bank Foundation Trustee and Corporate Secretary, Ms. Melissa Aquino.
Partners from Ateneo de Manila University and Knowledge Channel Foundation, officers from the Department of Education, heads of public and private schools, teachers, parents, students, fellow security bankers, ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant afternoon. On behalf of the Security Bank family, we welcome you to this webinar and launching of the Ready, Set, Read educational videos, our new initiative of providing digital learning resources to enhance the reading competencies of our students. By way of background, Security Bank Foundation was established in 1993 to uplift the quality of life in communities where Security Bank has a presence through its education advocacy. We believe that education is the greatest equalizer in life, giving everyone the opportunity to succeed in life, no matter his social and economic background. We were guided by the wisdom of the proverb, "Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime." Our approach to our education advocacy is holistic. Security Bank Foundation provides funding for construction of classrooms compliant to DepEd standards, support of students via scholarship programs, training and support programs designed by Ateneo de Manila University and De La Salle Philippines, and the program participation of various stakeholders, including the local government unit, the Department of Education, the communities, and even clients and bank employees via a volunteerism component. Since program inception, Security Bank Foundation has turned over 545 classrooms in 102 kindergarten, elementary, and high schools located in 55 cities and municipalities in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. By the end of 2021, we expect to turn over over 700 classrooms nationwide, a milestone to celebrate the bank's 70th anniversary this year. We started the training component in 2014 and have so far benefited close to 1,400 teachers in math, science, English, and Araling Panlipunan, in addition to 94 school principals trained on leadership and management. We continue to explore more opportunities to advance our advocacy. The challenges of 21st century education and this pandemic have inspired us to partner with Knowledge Channel and Ateneo to produce 20 videos on English reading competencies aligned with the Department of Education curriculum. We focused on English reading to address the findings of global student assessments that Filipino learners lag in reading comprehension versus their international peers. Today, we are launching our Ready, Set, Read videos, which aim to enhance our learners' skill in reading. We appreciate your participation in this webinar to learn how these videos can serve as effective tools for teaching. We count on the support of the Department of Education and the schools present today in advising parents and students to watch the videos during the airing schedules, as well as asking their teachers to use the videos as standard learning delivery materials. We also look forward to teachers providing us documentation of students accessing the videos, as well as feedback through an online form to be made available at the Security Bank website. We will also reconnect with schools to monitor outcome indicators that will tell if we have been meeting our objective of improving the reading comprehension skills of our students. We still believe that more work needs to be done in advancing quality education. As long as Security Bank continues to do well, we shall continue pursuing our education advocacy. Through our efforts, we hope that Security Bank will help create a brighter tomorrow for the succeeding generation of Filipinos through better education. Thank you, and to God be the glory.
Thank you, Ms. Melissa, for welcoming us to this webinar and for introducing us to the many projects of Security Bank Foundation Incorporated. And of course, syempre for introducing us a bit of a background of our new show, Ready, Set, Read.
Yes. And we are also honored to have another partner in the academe for the Ready, Set, Read. Let us hear the message from Ateneo de Manila University President, Father Roberto Bobby Yap.
On behalf of Ateneo de Manila University, I welcome you all to this virtual teachers training workshop and the launch of the first set of the Ready, Set, Read English videos. Many schools, not just in the Philippines, but all over the world, have had a difficult time adapting their classes to the challenges of the pandemic. Distance learning requires resources and tools that many schools, including the teachers and students themselves, do not possess, especially in developing countries like our own. The Security Bank Foundation, Knowledge Channel Foundation, and Ateneo de Manila University through the Ateneo Center for Educational Development aims to close the gap a bit through our partnership in producing these reading videos for basic education. By making them freely available, both online and offline, and in both free and cable TV, we hope to reach as many teachers and students as we possibly can. Even when the pandemic is over, and of course, we all wish that this will be sooner rather than later, Teachers can continue using the videos to make their classes more interactive and enrich their reading lessons. With the help of the videos, teachers like yourselves can hopefully stop our country's slide in English proficiency and develop our youth's reading comprehension. I would like sincerely to thank Security Bank Foundation and the Knowledge Channel Foundation for their dedicated commitment to helping improve basic education in our country. We in Ateneo de Manila are honored to be your partners, and we look forward to continuing to work with you in our shared mission of education. For the sake of our youth and the future of our country, I wish you all a productive and insightful workshop. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Father Bobby, for your inspiring message and for extending Ateneo's experience and expertise in advancing quality education. We would also like to take this opportunity to recognize Mr. Rizalino Rivera, Vice President for Social Development of Ateneo de Manila University, who is also attending this webinar on behalf of Ateneo.
Welcome, Rivera. At isa rin sa ating makakasama ngayong hapon ay ang ating partner na 21 years nang nagbibigay suporta sa kalidad ng basic education sa ating bansa sa pamamagitan ng media at technology. To know more about the Knowledge Channel, the first educational channel in the country, mga kaibigan, let us welcome Knowledge Channel Foundation President and Executive Director, Ms. Rina Lopez Bautista.
To the Chairman of Security Bank Foundation, Mr. Rafael Simpao, Louis Del Real, Program Manager, former USEC Lino Rivera, and to the whole team of Security Bank Foundation, President of Ateneo de Manila University, Father Bobby Yap, Carmela Oracion, and to the team of Ateneo Center for Educational Development, to the Department of Education, USEC DAD San Antonio, all the teachers who are joining us virtually today, to the Knowledge Channel team, guests, ladies and gentlemen. In December 2019, results of the 2018 PISA showed our dismal performance in reading, science, and mathematics against 79 OECD and partner countries were released by DepEd. It was alarming given that we were ranked last and second to the last out of all participating countries in reading, science, and math, respectively. Not willing to dwell on the failure, together with our partners, we vowed to further intensify our efforts to support our children's learning. And we were fortunate to have established a partnership with Security Bank Foundation and the Ateneo de Manila University. And then COVID-19 hit. The health pandemic not only triggered a health, economic, and social crisis, it exacerbated an already existing global learning crisis. It forced the early termination of classes and the late resumption of the new school year. It also brought about the need for school-at-home learning and all it necessitates, such as the reduction of the curriculum by 60% to the most essential learning competencies, the need for remote teaching and learning materials, including digital content and devices, the changing roles of teachers and parents, and many, many more. The non-renewal of the ABS-CBN franchise and the onslaught of natural disasters added to learning woes even more. And then the bleak news that 2 more international benchmarking assessments in education taken by our students in grades 5 and 4 placed our children among the lowest in proficiency were released. While we have known that our proficiency in early language literacy and numeracy was low, the more than dismal performance was truly distressing. Today, the learning and mastery of much needed foundational skills in language, literacy, and numeracy has become even more challenging. Millions of our Filipino children are being left even farther behind. And so I am really, truly, and deeply grateful for this partnership and the assistance it will provide to teachers and learners in our journey to build back a better education. Our partnership with Security Bank Foundation and the Ateneo Center for Educational Development will produce 20 video lessons for Ready, Set, Read, a series for elementary English. The series, which utilizes songs, rhymes, dances, graphics, and animation, is based on DepEd's most essential learning competencies, or MELC, and the teacher's guides. Its narrative centers on discovery adventures of Georgie, a Kuya teacher figure, and his animal friends. Marge, who's a lizard, Ogot, who's a goat, Kathy, who is a cat, and Nene, the beetle. Every day, they embark into different scenarios wherein they discuss different concepts of the English language. And so when we did this video lessons, we really had the teachers and the students in mind, and what would really engage the students and help the teachers to teach reading. And for us, it's really brain-based and following the 21st century learning competencies that are needed for our children to really learn. Our partnership with Security Bank Foundation and Ateneo Center for Educational Development comes at a time when video lessons have become fundamental in ensuring that learning continues, even amidst any calamity or pandemic. This video series, called Ready, Set, Read, will enhance the Filipino children's English language proficiency and prepare them to succeed and thrive in a globally connected society. 5 episodes each have been produced for grades 1 and 5, while 10 episodes were produced for grade 3. These videos will air on Knowledge Channel starting January 19, malapit na yan, no? And on A to Z, School at Home, starting January 22. They will also be available online and offline as well in the various platforms that we are on. Really in the hope that as many teachers and as many children and as many parents can really make the most of this video lessons. That Security Bank, Ateneo, and Knowledge Channel have worked, and the DepEd, of course, have worked so hard, to produce, to develop, to produce, and to bring to you today. To the teachers present today, kayo po ang susi para maging successful ang pagtuturo ninyo kasama yung Ready, Set, Read, no? At saka yung iba't ibang mga video lessons rin ng Knowledge Channel para talagang maging kasapi sa inyong pagtuturo. We are confident, no, with the training that you will receive together with Ateneo ACE will equip you with even more skills to take this program further. More Ready, Set, Read videos will be produced, specifically for grade 1, initially, with the support of the Rotary Club of Makati Premier District and other partners. So, abangan ninyo lahat ng mga Ready, Set, Read, at iba't ibang mga video lessons kagaya ng wikaharian at iba pang mga lessons, no, na pwede ninyong gamitin para magturo sa inyong mga estudyante. Once again, thank you so much to the Security Bank Foundation for the generous donation and support for education, and to the Ateneo Center for Education Development for sharing your expertise in this collaborative engagement in the service of the Filipino children. Ngayong 2021, binabati ko kayong mas maligaya, mas maliwanag, at mas masayang matuto ng bagong taon. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rina, for those inspiring words and for using Knowledge Channel's effort in improving and transforming the way Filipino kids learn today. Bagong taon, mas maraming content ang ipoproduce at i-develop pa ng Knowledge Channel. Sabi nga ni Ms. Rina, we are tapping all platforms on air, online, and offline para maabot ang mas marami pang mga guro at mga mag-aaral.
Yes. Maraming salamat, Ms. Rina from Knowledge Channel. Katuwang ng Security Bank Foundation, Ateneo de Manila University, at Knowledge Channel sa programang ito ang Department of Education sa pagbuo ng curriculum-based video lessons para matiyak na akma ang mga ito at magagamit natin sa pagtuturo at pagkatuto ng ating mga mag-aaral. Narito po ang mensahe ng Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Diosdado Dads San Antonio.
On behalf of the Department of Education, ably headed by Secretary Leonora Liling Magtolis Briones, I convey my sincerest appreciation and commendation to the Knowledge Channel Foundation, Security Bank Foundation, and the Ateneo Center for Education in their effort to really address a very important concern every educator, basic educator particularly, has to focus on. The idea of enabling the young children to read. And this project, Ready, Set, Read, is something that everybody in the Department of Education and the whole country should really support. Thank you very much and congratulations on this very effective and productive collaboration. Be assured that the Department of Education will always be grateful and be supportive of efforts such as this. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. God bless.
Maraming salamat, Yusek Dad, sa mensahe po ninyo. At syempre, nagpapasalamat kami sa Department of Education, lalong-lalo na sa mga regional at schools division offices na tumulong sa atin upang maimbita ang mga kasama nating guro sa webinar natin ngayon.
Yes. At ngayon, narinig na natin ang mga mensahe mula sa Security Bank Foundation, Knowledge Channel Foundation, Ateneo de Manila University at Department of Education. Talagang masasabi nating malaki ang maitutulong ng Ready, Set, Read sa ating mga teachers and students.
That's right po. Ayan, sigurado ako na excited na kayo na malaman kung paano nga ba natin mamamaximize sa mga videos na ito sa ating pagtuturo. Pero bago yan, mukhang kailangan muna nating ma-energize at maglaro.
Yes.
Tama, Miss Kay?
Tama.
May hinanda kaming icebreaker activity para sa inyo. At syempre, kapag may activity, may prize. May mga hinandang premyo ang Security Bank para sa inyo. Ang mga mananalo ay makakatanggap ng Security Bank brand items.
Yes. Exciting! Kaya naman, wag na nating patagalin pa. To explain the mechanics of our icebreaker, let us invite on our virtual stage Ms. Ami Dicoco from the Ateneo de Manila University.
Maraming salamat, Ms. Kay and Ms. Nina. So as they mentioned, I'm Ami from the Ateneo Center for Educational Development. So a few preliminary matters lang. So we will be using Kahoot for our icebreaker this afternoon. I hope you have your phones ready. Mine's ready here. So andyan na po yung app. And then you can actually join us whether you're in the Zoom platform or you're watching from Facebook Live, as long as you're logged into your app, or you can also log into kahoot.com on your laptops. And then you'll see there on the upper right-hand corner, there's the play button. And then you can enter the game pin that we will flash in a while. Ayun. So, yeah, there. So, we have the game pin there. So, it's 698-2173. So, yan po ang kailangan natin para makapasok sa game room ng Kahoot. Ako po, I will do it on my phone. Makikita nyo po dyan, meron, yan po yung may shapes. Yan po ang gagamitin ninyo to enter the game pin. So, game pin is 698-2173. Ayan, nakikita ko na po ang mga names natin. Ako rin po, I will join. Enter. Yan, ang dami na po, no? Ang dami na pong nakakapasok. So, ayan po. Yung iba po nalagay na ang kanilang names, pero if you could indicate your full name, para po for the winners, Security Bank can easily identify the participants who won. Ayan po. So, unti-unti na pong dumadami ang ating participants sa game room. So, I'll give you a few more seconds to log into the game. So by using this app po, no, you will get a sense of how games can be integrated into our online classes. So you can experience it for yourself. Ayan po. It's a good way to engage thousands like what we have now. It's a good way to engage thousands of participants so that we won't simply be glued to the screen like zombies. So ayan. So it's a good icebreaker game din po, no. So is everyone ready? Siguro I'll give you 10 more seconds to log in. Anyway, during the game, if you're still having trouble downloading the app, you can always join in the middle of the game. So, I guess we can start po with a few brain teasers for this afternoon. So I'll give you mga 10 seconds. I can still see the names. Ayan. So our first question for the brain teasers, for the set of brain teasers this afternoon ay, what can you catch but cannot throw? Sige po. So, you will see on your phones na, ayan, I can see the answer. So you will see, so kindly click on the corresponding shape and color to indicate your answer. So yan lang po ang makikita ninyo sa screen. Ayan, I can see po there are 300 people answering. Ayan po. I'm sure po since tayo ay mga English teachers na all these answers are correct. Have 40 seconds more to answers. Habol lang din natin ang ating mga sagot. So we'll get a chance to win. Five more seconds. Let's see if sino ang tama. Wow. So ang answer ay a cold. So when you get this, it's common to say that you caught a cold. So now you can't throw that cold at someone, can you? Interestingly, the common cold can be caused by at least 200 separate viruses. So we have to be careful, extra careful, lalo na sa panahong ito. So, there po. So, maybe we can check the scoreboard. So most participants got the answer correct. So, leading here are the leaders po. Ma'am Dion, Ma'am Marian, Ma'am Mary Ira, and Ma'am Minihaha, and Ma'am Nasha. Sige po. The next question po ay, which month has 28 days? Ayan po. So it's February, August, March, or all of them? Key in your answers. I will also answer with you. Kindly just enter the game pin, which is 6982173. Or you can experience for yourself the features of this game. Wow, 800 answers po. Which month has 28 days? February, August, March, or all of them? Last 10 seconds for those who are just about to key in their answers. Time's up. Wow, so almost everyone got the answers correct, no? So it's a trick question po, no? Because all the months have at least 28 days. So it's good to know that not all the participants were tricked dun sa question natin. So to check the scoreboard, let's check the scoreboard. Wow, okay. So si Sir James, si Ma'am Minihaha, Ma'am Yvonne, Ma'am Marian, and Ma'am Chen. Yan. So sila po ang may chance na manalo ng prizes. Our third question is, Joe's father had 3 sons. 2 were named Snap and Crackle. What was the third son's name? So, Jack, Joe, Pop, or Rap? I will also answer with you. So, 1 minute. Sa mga gusto pong humabol, you can just key in the game pin found below. 500 participants. I can see na some participants are also answering sa chat box natin. Let's hope na tama po ang ating mga sagot. There po. That's 30 seconds. Sabay pa po tayo. Mga gusto pa pong humabol sa kanilang mga sagot. So, Joe's father had 3 sons. 2 were named Snap and Crackle. What was the third son's name? Is it Jack, Joe, Pop, or Rap? Time's up. And the answer is Joe. Karamihan din po ay correct. So, trick question din po siya. So, the answer is actually found in the question itself. So, there po. So, let's check our score. Let's go to the word cloud po this time, no? So, we will use this feature of Kahoot, no? So, it's a good way to get an idea, about the participants, no matter how big or small. In this case, we're a very, very big group, no? So for those who are typing in their answers, kindly, if it's not too late, kindly indicate your province. So if I'm in Marikina now, so if ako, I will write Metro Manila, or I will write Zamboanga, or Palawan, because I saw some of the places po sa chat box natin kanina. so we can better capture uh, the location of everyone. So type your answer. And some people are also typing in their location sa chat box. Wow, almost all regions are represented. I can see here from the chat box. Davao, Pangasinan, Iloilo. And so last 5 seconds, let's see. And most of the participants are from, wow, ay, may Joe po daw isa. So most of the participants are from Davao City, Zamboanga, Isabela, and Batangas. And I can see all other places there. So there's Quezon Province, Binyan. So like I mentioned before, talagang almost all big island groups are represented. We have Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So so I guess one of the silver linings of the situation that we find ourselves in, at least we're able to come together like this, no, despite the distance. So all the way from Davao, Zamboanga, as I can see nga po, the most represented places here are those from Mindanao. So that's a great finding po. So for our last word cloud question, what's one word, just one word, that describes how you are feeling right now? Just one word. Please type your answers. Wow, what's one word that you're feeling right now? So as I said before, word cloud questions are a great way to get to know your participants, even if they number by the thousands, like what we have here right now. So what's one word that describes how you are feeling right now? I'll also key in my answer. Answers. You can see some of the responses here in the chat box. Excited, happy, blessed. Some are reality naman po, sleepy because it's after lunch. But let's hope na the activities this afternoon will really energize us and wake us up and enrich our minds. So last 10 seconds. 700, almost 700 answers. There you go. Okay, let's see the results. Wow, so top 3 are blessed, excited, and happy. Well, they are thankful, great. So I join you in your excitement for this afternoon. So based on the program, we are in for a very, very enriching Friday afternoon. So I hope you enjoyed the game. I think there's still a next slide where we can see the winners. Wow. So ang winners po natin ay si Ma'am Yvonne, si Ma'am Minihaha, and champion ay si Sir James. So kindly get in touch with our team from Security Bank so they can get your prizes. Ayun. So thank you so much for participating so actively. So many participants joined in, and thank you very much.
Ayan. Thank you, Miss Ami of Ateneo. We are so happy and blessed and excited to be part of this webinar also. Yan, so exciting
Thank
ang
you, Miss
ating
Abby.
game, di ba? So sa mga nanalo, may we ask you to take a screenshot of your phones if you are part of the top 5 winners in Kahoot. Yan. Yan, sa lahat ng mga nag-participate at nanalo, we took note of your names. Yan. So, hintayin na lang ang message ng aming communications team through text or email para malaman nyo kung paano makukuha ang inyong prize.
Very active ng ating mga participants this afternoon, Miss Kay.
Yes.
Sobrang dami ng mga nang magme-message sa ating chat box. Tapos sa Facebook rin, we have more than 3,000 viewers. We have more than 7,000 comments sa ating Facebook. So very, very participative ang ating mga kasama ngayong hapon. And bilang energized na lahat tayo, siguro it's time to move to our first webinar topic. At inaasahan na ang lahat ay makikinig kasi yung speaker natin baka rin mag-throw ng mga questions mid-presentation. So pag nag-throw ng questions, may prize din yan.
Yes.
Mananalo rin sila ng mga Security Bank brand items. Yon. So, tandaan rin natin na ang ilan sa mga tanong sa ating post-webinar evaluation ay kukuhanin din sa presentation na ito.
Para ibahagi sa atin kung paano nga ba tayo makakapagturo effectively in the new normal gamit ang technology, especially knowledge channel learning materials, let us welcome Mr. Edric Calma, Director for Operations of Knowledge Channel Foundation.
Magandang hapon po mga kapwa ko guro. Maraming salamat Raquel and Nina. I'm very pleased to be here. Tuwang-tuwa ako sa Word Cloud game natin kanina. No? Sumali ako dyan. Gusto kong manalo sana, kaya lang hindi ako pinalad. Naunahan ako. Naunahan ako palagi. Pero nakita niyo po no, kung gaano ka-exciting ang ating mga klase kung mayroong mga activities na gumagamit ng multimedia. Di ba? And ito po ay hindi na iba sa Knowledge Channel kasi kami po ay advocate ng multimedia technology. Sige po, pwede po bang paki-share ang slides natin? Thank you. Thank you for sharing the slides. Ito po ay Knowledge Channel in the new normal. Paggamit ng technology as a learning resource for teaching, specifically now, this school year. Sige, next slide please. Papakilala ko muna yung Knowledge Channel. Kami po ay isang non-profit organization. We were established in 1999, so 21 years na po kami. And our vision is of Filipino children learning and growing to thrive in the global environment, yet are locally productive and are happier, healthier citizens living in peace, justice, and dignity. Next slide, please. Tayo naman po ay matagal nang kapartner ng Department of Education. Alam niyo po ba, since 1999, we've worked with 10 DepEd secretaries since 1999. No? And recently, last Feb, we just signed a new MOA with the Department of Education. Ito naman po ay para sa pag-create ng mga video lessons based on the curriculum of DepEd, pag-train ng mga teachers, paggawa po ng mga pilot studies on how to better improve the teaching and learning sa ating po mga classrooms. Kaya ito po yung ating mga importanteng mga activities na ginagawa, mga projects natin with the Department of Education. Next slide, please. And we harness the power of educational media and emerging technologies for teaching and learning. Ito po sasabi ko kanina, no? Kung nag-word cloud tayo kanina, exciting po kasi pag multimedia ang ginagamit, lalo na sa ating mga kabataan, kasi this is like second skin to them. Diba? Yung technology is like second skin to them, and the teachers, tayo po mga guro, kung hindi po tayo gagamit nito at tayo po ay mananatili sa paggamit ng chalk, blackboard, and Manila paper, ay may iwan po tayo talaga ng biyahe, no, sa pag-engage sa ating mga bata. Next slide, please. Good afternoon po. Marami pa nag-good afternoon dun sa chat box natin. Ito po is a game na alam ko po ginagawa niyo po ito siguro sa inyo po mga bata. Kahit noon pa, pre-pandemic, sa mga classroom, ito po ay 4 pics and a word. No? 4 pictures po and award. Ito po ay magandang, gusto ko po pahulaan sa inyo ito, no? 4 pong litrato ang nandyan, and there are, how many letters ito? 10 letters ba ito? Na maaring tumukoy sa 4 na litrato o larawan na ating pinapakita ngayon. Pwede po kayong mag-type dyan sa chat box ng mga sagot at babasahin po natin. No? Maraming sumasagot. Ang dami. Multimedia daw, technology. Wow. Ang dami. Ang nakakatawa yung mga teachers, energized sila. Innovation, no? Kakaibang sagot. Innovation, multimedia, technology. ICT. Kaya lang po yung ICT, 3 lang. Di ba? So, 3 letters lang yon. Tingnan po natin ang sagot natin. Thank you for the answers. Ang dami-dami pong answers. No? Tingnan po natin ang sagot. Let's click the slide. Multimedia. Pero ang mga sumagot naman po ng iba, tingnan pa po natin. Kasi may kasya pa di ba? Sige nga, next slide. Click lang pala. It's click. Technology. So tama po yung technology and multimedia. Pag ganito po, tinatanong po natin ang ating mga bata, bakit mo nasabing technology? Bakit mo nasabing multimedia? Di po ba? Pwede po ba may mag-unmute sa kanila? Si Miss Annabelle, na sumagot kanina. Pwede ba mag-unmute anyone? Mauna magsalita. At gusto ko pong ipaliwanag ninyo kung bakit po technology or multimedia ang sinagot ninyo. Wala na nag-unmute. Wala na nag-unmute. Normally kasi, tinatanong natin yung mga bata natin, di ba? We want the kids to be able to explain, di ba, their answers. We want to develop their communication skills. Importante po ang communication skills ng mga bata sa 21st century world, di ba? Yung 21st century skill yung communication. It's very important. Oral, written, and ICT, di ba? Other important skills are creativity, di ba? Creative thinking, critical thinking, at collaboration. No? Yung makakapagtrabaho tayo sa iba para makadiscover tayo ng new learning. Sige po, magpatuloy tayo. Maraming pong salamat. Sabi po yung mga Josefa, it uses technology in teaching. Yes. Next slide, please. Kami po ay talagang proponent ng paggamit ng technology since 1999. Bakit naman hindi? No? Pag gumagamit kasi ng multimedia, like video lessons and our interactive games, our e-learning modules. Alam niyo po ba na meron kami mga e-learning modules? Ang paggamit po nito nowadays is imperative for better learning. Sinabi po ni Nevji at ni Romanov na students who watch video clips as learning resources achieved higher course grades than those students na hindi po naturuan na sa paggamit ng mga video clips, paggamit po ng multimedia. No? So, mas sila po ay nakakapag-perform, naiintindihan po nila yung lessons. Next slide, please, ng mas maayos. And video lessons, pakibalik naman doon sa isa, and video lessons affect our learners not just intellectually, but also the non-cognitive, no? Sa ating emotion, sa ating attitude, sa ating behavior. At marami na pong studies have been conducted on the kahit po third party. LaSalle conducted a study on Knowledge Channel, and it said that mga respondents who were taught with Knowledge Channel outperformed the other respondents. They came up with a study on 41,500 learners all over the country on different subjects. Pinag-compare po yung performance ng mga bata na natuto with Knowledge Channel at yung mga hindi. And the kids who learned with Knowledge Channel outperformed all the other kids by up to 45%. And if the teachers have been trained on the proper integration of technology and the use of yung active learning techniques, mas mataas pa po ang difference, no, doon sa mga gumagamit ng Knowledge Channel at sa hindi. No? So, yun po. And yun po aming previous studies, kinonduct naman ng UP on Knowledge Channel in Mindanao. Nakapagpataas po ng scores ng mga bata doon. And nag-increase po yung student attendance and then performance ng mga bata, their interest, and bumaba yung dropout rates. di ba? Kasi kinagamitan nga ang technology, no? Knowledge Channel has developed over the years a learning ecosystem of multimedia learning resources. Yung po mga videos namin, yung po aming mga games, nakikita po yan sa aming Knowledge Channel on air. Nakikita po yan sa aming online, knowledgechannel.org, ang aming learning website. Sa YouTube, nandun po kami, sa I1 TFC also. At sa offline, sa aming portable media libraries na aming po ikakwento ko po later on. At meron din kaming professional development programs kasi sinasabi sa mga studies na importante yung combination, no, for better learning and for better teaching and learning, ang paggamit ng multimedia at ang training ng mga guro. Importante na may training, no, para continuous yung pag-improve yung professional development ng ating mga teachers. We've trained the superintendents also, your superintendents in the different regions all over the country. And we want to concentrate, no, training also yung mga teachers sa pagtuturo ng pagbasa, beginning reading and early literacies. No? Kaya we have this program for inclusive and innovative master educators. Next slide, please. And naniniwala ang Knowledge Channel. We have this as framework for effective learning. Importante yung factor na teaching technologies, sinabi natin kanina, no? Multimedia, technologies, no? And then teaching approaches. Our approaches na hindi makaluma, na gumagamit ng learner-centered, gumagamit ng constructivism, gumagamit ng discovery method, inquiry-based, problem-based, no? All this na nagpapadali na makuha ng mga bata ang mga lessons. And then the teaching environments, no? Ano ba yung teaching environment natin sa 21st century? We want learners to be active participants in their own learning and where their growth in learning is continuous. It never stop. Kasi it should not stop. Learning should not stop, no? Sabi nga ni Bruner. So, importante po ito, teaching technologies, teaching approaches, teaching environments na dapat magresulta ng effective learning ng ating mga bata. Next slide, please. At ano po ba ang learning environment? Pwede ba mga teachers, pakitype naman dyan sa chat box natin at saka sa Facebook comment section natin kung ano ang learning environment natin sa kasalukuyan. Child-friendly, sabi ni Ma'am Gemma, yes. Dapat naman child-friendly tayo, no? Sige po, ano pa po ba yung learning environment natin? Work from home, ang mga bata are studying at home. Di ba? Home-based, parent-friendly, gender-sensitive, sabi ni Sir Vincent, convenient, sa bahay. Ang dami na hindi ko na masundan. Nurturing, yan. Ang dami po. Nakakatuwa ng mga teachers, conducive to learning. Yes, conducive. Motivating. Learning area or place, self-motivating, motivating. So, nakakatuwa po ang sinasabi nyo kasi hindi lang po space, hindi lang physical space ang sinasabi nyo, kundi yung kondisyon, di ba? Yung environment. Tama po yan. No? Tama po tayo. Parent-friendly, culturally sensitive. Yes. Yes. Nurturing. Yes. Positive. Okay. Maraming pong salamat sa inyo pong mga sagot. Ang dami-dami po ninyo. Next slide, please. Ang learning environment natin sa kasalukuyan, nasa bahay tayo, no? Yun yung physical, no? Pero gumagamit din po ito ng methods, ng ating mga methods sa pagtuturo na home-based. Nasa bahay ang mga bata. Tayo ay nasa mga bahay natin or nasa eskwelahan tayo, di ba? Pwede silang gumagamit ng SLM, self-learning modules. Pwede silang gumagamit ng mga, of course, yung weekly home learning plans binigay sa mga magulang. At gumagamit ng mga videos. Pwede rin gumagamit kung nag-online tayo, distance learning. Pwede silang gumagamit ng mga word cloud. Ito pong mga games na pinapagawa natin to engage them, no? So paggamit ng media, paggamit ng equipment, no? Used to convey information and guide the learning process. Sige po, next slide please. Thank you po, Ma'am Arlene, Ma'am Eileen. Thank you po. Next slide please. Ito pa po, isa pa po to, no? Sana yung unang sumasagot dito, mga kasama, Miss Raquel and Miss Nina, sana may prize, no? Ito
yes,
po.
meron po tayong prize.
Yes, thank you. So, unahan pagsagot dito, no? Ano po kaya to? Nako, Dan, Cone, Dale, Cone, Dale. 4 kasi, di ba? So, pinagpipilian nila. Ay, may sumagot ng pyramid kasi kaya lang kulang yung Cone. Ang dami, no? Ang dami. Kasya ba ang inyong mga prizes sa mga sagot nila? So ang naging sagot po ng mga tao dito ay karamihan are cone, pear, pyramid, Dale. So thank you po. Tingnan natin yung sagot natin dito. This is cone, no? So cone of experience. Next slide, please. Siyempre, ipapa-explain natin kung tayo nasa klase sa mga bata kung bakit mo nasabi na cone yan. Pwede bang ipakibalik muna doon? Bakit mo nasabing cone yan? So explain ng mga bata. We want to hear them, di ba? So bakit cone ito, di ba? So anong connection ng first picture, sa second picture, sa third picture, sa picture sa right, no? Sige po, next slide please. Ito po ay tama po yung cone, no? Kasi si Edgar Dale, so may mga sumagot ng Dale, okay din po yan, Dale, no? Edgar Dale's cone of experience, which has been the basis of so many models in teaching and learning. Sabi po ni Edgar Dale, importante po yung practice by doing, importante po yung learning through actual experiences or ETL, experiential teaching and learning. And we advocate po sa Knowledge Channel na hindi lang po sapat na tayo ay mag-lecture, hindi lang sapat tayo ng magpabasa ng mga bata o kahit na po magpapanood ng videos. Ang mas maganda po ay na-engage po natin sila kasabay ng pagpanood ng mga videos ng Knowledge Channel ang mga practical activities natin. No? Naniniwala kami na maganda yung 4As. No? Hindi lang siya pang seminar, yung 4As para sa mga teachers, pero pwede rin po yung 4As of learning para po sa pagtuturo. Nagsimula sa activities, di ba? Ako po, when I was teaching, I would start my class with activities. Pagkatapos, mag-a-analyze yung mga bata, di ba? And then pangatlong A is abstraction. They should be able to abstract kung ano po yung tuhan nila from the activities na binigay natin sa kanila. And then application. No? It's not enough na nag-enjoy sila doon sa concrete practical experiences na yan. Kailangan nakakapag-abstract sila. Kailangan nalalaman nila, nahuhugot nila kung ano yung gusto nating ituro sa kanila, no? Sa pamamagitan ng ating pagtatanong. The art of questioning. Pwede pong gamitin ang videos ng Knowledge Channel dito para makapagpalabas tayo ng abstraction. Okay? Next slide, please. So we remember Dale, no? And then this is from Bethel and Maine, no? Mas mataas daw po yung knowledge retention kung aside from practice by doing, aside from demonstration, aside from audiovisual, aside from lecture and reading, magti-teach ng others ang mga bata. If we ask them to teach others, di ba? If we ask the kids to teach others, tama naman po ito kasi sa ating interim assessment na binigay ng DepEd dun sa memo on interim assessment, sinabi ng DepEd na, di ba, when we assess our kids now, performance task, yung pinakamalaking basis natin ngayon, supported by mga written works ng mga bata. No? So, teaching others, di ba, magpe-prepare sila ng mga susulat na mga paano magtuturo ng lola o mga brothers or sisters sa bahay or ng tatay at nanay. Tuturuan niya yung mga tao na yan kasi wala naman siya sa classroom para ituruan yung kanyang mga classmates. No? So, mga tao sa bahay would be the lola, tito, tita, lolo, tatay at nanay. So, magte-teach ng others sa mga bata. Susulat siya, no? So written works, and then performance task, magtuturo siya. No? So they retain knowledge or learning more when they teach others. No? So aside from making them view lessons ng Knowledge Channel, o ito pong Ready, Set, Read na ito, pagkatapos niyan, let them teach others. Ano ba yung tuhan mo sa episode? Ituturo mo kay lola, kay lolo, di ba? Sige. We want to teach using not just passive teaching methods, but participatory teaching methods. Pero alam niyo po, ang ikinapapassive po ng method ay nasa teacher. Diba? Kahit po mag-lecture, pwede rin naman po kayo na maging active or participatory sa lecture ninyo. Diba? Kanina, we were playing yung Kahoot, diba? Sa Kahoot, yung dapat na, halimbawa, pagturo mo ng mga passive na mga parang nagiging passive, nagiging active yon, depending on how we deliver, di ba? Nasa delivery po ng teacher palagi yan. No? So everything becomes participatory. Learners become active participants in their own learning, di ba? And where learning is continuous, sabi ni Bruner. And this is also the philosophy of teaching of Knowledge Channel. Next slide, please. At sana ginagawa po natin to. Next slide, please. So isa pa po, may prize na naman dito. Acronym po ito and not a word. It's an acronym. It's not a word. Sabi niya, HEAT. Sabi ni Ma'am Gemma, HOTS. HOTS, HOTS. Being able to teach, HOTS. Sabi ni Ma'am Catherine, HOTS, HOTS, HOTS. Lahat sila HOTS. Meron pang HOTS, H. Okay, may iba bang sagot? Tingnan nga natin. Puro HOTS sila. Maraming pong salamat. Very participative ang mga teachers natin ngayon, hapong ito. Sige po, maraming pong salamat, Sir Jerry, Ma'am Lucille, Ma'am Olivia. Thank you. Fire! Fire! May nagsabi ng fire. So tatanungin natin sa mga bata, bakit po, or mga teacher, bakit po nasabi nyo na HOTS to? Diba? So sasagot sila. Tapos i-explain nila yung connection ng picture 1 sa picture 2, sa picture 3, sa picture 4. Diba? At sige po, let's click na. Ang sagot po, salamat po for answering. Ang sagot po dito ay HOTS. Nasaan yung S? Hindi ko nakikita yung S. No? It's HOTS. No? 4 na letra yan. Eh. Next slide, please. No? Next slide, please. So, we remember Bloom's taxonomy, sabihin ng mga teacher. Kasi po, nandyan po si Benjamin Bloom. Nandyan po yung kanyang pyramid, no, na tumatalakay sa iba't ibang mga level ng, ng knowledge. No? Bloom's taxonomy of learning. Yan, yun po tumatalakay, nagsimula po sa knowledge, pinakamababa, comprehension, application. Pero yung mga higher order would use analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Di ba? Si Anderson po, medyo minodify ito. Nagsimula siya sa remembering na equivalent naman po ng knowledge, and then tumataas to understanding, then applying, and then yung higher order, mas higher order is analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Next slide, please. Sir, thank you po, Sir Miss Domingo, Ivy Domingo. Sa paggamit ng videos ng Knowledge Channel, gusto po natin na na maging interactive din po ang ating mga lessons. No? So, Knowledge Channel and use of Bloom's taxonomy in teaching and learning. So, what do we ask for remembering if we want mga remembering questions? Usually, what happened after, according to the video of Knowledge Channel? From the video or from Ready, Set, Read, which is the best one? Which is true according to the video? So lahat po may reference dun sa material na ginamit. Diba? So remembering po yun. Pero gusto natin mas mataas, diba? So understanding. So understanding questions could be, what could have happened next? No? Based on the video also, based on what on the trigger material that the teacher used. Is it valid according to the video? And then according to and then what does this mean? No? So ito po yung mga sample questions. Gusto natin mas mataas, application. Yung application sample, can you group by, let's say, the features of or the colors of the leaves, no, sa taxonomy? What could be the result? No? So ito, nagtatanong tayo, mga bata ang nagbibigay sa atin ng sagot. Can you, ng sagot or activity, paggawa ng activity, can you group by what would be the result? Itong number 3, do you know of any or another instance where this could be used? No? Sila naman po magbibigay ng instance. Minsan, okay na magbigay tayo ng directions or questions. Maganda rin na mabalik rin natin. Sila naman magbibigay ng question or instance. No? Na application pa rin ang gagamitin natin. Okay. Next slide, please. And then, ito yung mas mataas. Analyzing. No? Analyze what is the relationship. What was the turning point? Can you distinguish? Ito mga bagay na ito, wala sa video. Pero we want to ask this kasi we want them to think deeper, di ba? We want them to think more critically. We want them to be creative. And then, kadikit nito is evaluation. Evaluating, no? Judge the value of what are the strengths. Is there a better solution? Itong mga ito, no? And then, ano pa ito eh? Kailangan pa nilang mamili tapos mag-defend ng pinili nila. Bakit mo ito pinili? So, paano mo ito pinili? Paano mo ito napili? Di ba? So, when you evaluate, when the kids would say na, it's good, huwag yung tigilan. Huwag natin tigilan. Bakit naging maganda ito? Bakit ito good? Then, kailangan lang sumagot, no? And we could use this with the videos of Knowledge Channel. And then create, no? Tama-tama sa performance task natin sa pag-evaluate ng performance ng learning ng ating mga bata this school year. Tama-tama nagbigay tayo ng periodical exam, no? Create, can you design blah blah blah? Can you create a new blah blah blah? Can you develop a proposal? So, importante po itong tatlo eh. Gusto kong ikwento na when I was new in teaching in 1999, ito po ako naglalaro eh, analyze, evaluate, and create. No? Hindi ko ginamit na masyado yun. Kasi subsumed na yun eh. Pumapasok na yung mga knowledge, understanding, application when you make use of questions or activities na nag-analyze, evaluate, and create. At ito po ang pinupush natin for knowledge channel video use ng mga teachers. Next slide, please. Hindi lang pala video. Pati games na meron pala kami. No? Ito po, itong March, nagkaroon tayo ng problema. Nasarado ang mga classroom natin. Di ba? Dahil nagkaroon ng COVID. No face-to-face classes and learning has to happen in the homes. Next slide, please. And pero, kahit po saan, kahit po tayo mag-face-to-face, kung na-vaccinate na tayo lahat, kahit po tayo mag-blended, some kids will be in the school, some kids will be at home, then magpapalitan sila the following day. So, or distance learning modules, our SLMs, plus the videos of Knowledge Channel, or homeschooling. Kahit po ano sa apat na learning modalities na ito, pwede pong gamitin ang Knowledge Channel materials natin. Pwede pong gamitin ang Ready, Set, Read, at kung ano pa pong mga materials meron po tayo for kindergarten up to grade 12. Next slide, please. Dami-dami naming gamit, no? So, ang dami-dami po naming multimedia learning resources. Yung pinapalabas po sa TV, more than 2,000 yan, thousands, even 3,000 educational videos. Kasi we have new videos every day sa aming pong programming ngayon na tumutugma sa mga learning competencies na binigay ng Department of Education, sa most essential learning competencies. These videos are culturally sensitive, child-friendly, and effective for the different subjects, for the different grade levels, and for even for yung mga natin, yung mga bywords of 21st century learning, disaster preparedness, climate change adaptation, peace education, and so on and so forth. No? We even came up with psychological first aid videos for teachers na pwede nyo pong gamitin. Kasi sa pandemya na nangyayari ngayon, baka may mga bata na nagkakaroon ng problema, pwede nating address to. Learn first with our videos ng psychological first aid. Pero alam ko po na meron po kayong mga training na ganyan din, di ba? So, next, Ready, Set, Read. No? Nandyan po yung Ready, Set, Read natin. Ito po, Knowledge Channel Multimedia Learning Resources. Ang content po nito has been aligned sa curriculum ng Department of Education for grade 5, for grade 3, and for grade 1. At ito po yung mga critical concepts. Ito po yung mga hard to teach and hard to learn competencies natin. So para matulungan po kayo, gumawa po kami ng mga ganitong videos together with Security Bank Foundation at ang mga kasama po nating mga guro sa Ateneo Center for Educational Development. No? In-enhance po natin sila with critical issues relevant to the 21st century Filipino learners and learner values. So the videos would have values. Importante po yun para naman po hindi lang nakakahon, hindi lang nasa vacuum yung mga lesson natin. Nag-i-integrate na po yung videos. Nakakatulong na po sa atin sa pag-i-integrate yung videos natin. Next slide, please. And then, kami po ay mga palabas namin na ginawa. Marami po kaming palabas na ginawa na naka-thematic na. Ibig sabihin, maraming lessons ito. Minsan po naka-unit-based. So, several lessons for the day comprising one unit po ang laman ng mga videos namin. So, ang mga teachers na gumagamit ng Knowledge Channel, alam nila, binapanood muna nila yan. Tapos, sinasabi nila, panoorin nyo lang itong portion na ito because ito yung lesson lang natin for the week or for the day or for the next 2 days. Yun. Next slide, please. And these are some of the
Mas masaya ang pag-aaral pag may bagong
newer videos. Let's continue. Let's play.
Mas masaya ang pag-aaral pag may bagong natututunan. Kaya hatid namin sa inyo ang new seasons at new program ng Knowledge Channel. Bagong sights and adventures ang ating lalakbayin
Marami pa ring mga magagandang natural spots ang mapapasyalan.
sa new season ng Wow! Pangangalaga sa kagubatan ang bagong ituturo sa atin ni Ate Maymay at Kuya Khalil.
Grabe pala mga halaman, no? Para-paraan din para mabuhay.
Kumbaga sa tao, kanya-kanyang style lang yan, di pa patalo.
Puno ng buhay. Tamang pag-aalaga sa pananim at pagpapalaki ng mga alagang hayop, aalamin natin kasama si Kuya Enchong
Nakakalimutan nila yung agriculture. Ito yung araw-araw natin na kailangan.
sa Agriculture.
Ito Ito yung mga ginawa natin last school year and this year, no? Last year. Pero may bago po tayo ngayon, ino-launch natin ngayon yung Ready, Set, Read. Sige nga, play natin. Wala bang video yon? Okay, mamaya siguro, no? Pag gagamitin sa ating webinar mamaya. Sige, ito po yung bago natin for English, Ready, Set, Read. So marami po kaming bago. Puno ng Buhay is for Science, for elementary and high school. Agriculture is for TLE, grade 9 to 10. Wow, the show that I host is good for Araling Panlipunan, grade 3, grade 4, grade 6, grade 9. Kasi merong economics din doon, merong kasaysayan doon, geographiya, and culture. Sige, next slide please. Ano po ba yung pinakita natin kanina? Ito po yung bago, no? Bloom's Digital Taxonomy. At gusto ko pong i-highlight lang dito na yung mga videos natin, yung mga apps na ginagamit natin, like yung Kahoot kanina, at saka yung mga games na ginamit natin, Word Cloud, all the other apps, LMS, Learning Management System, YouTube, di ba? So ang laman ng YouTube, mga videos, and all these things na nakalagay po dyan, could fall under remembering, understanding, applying, or pwede namang higher order ang ating estimate dito, analyzing, evaluating, creating. Nasa grupo, nasa teachers like us, ang ikatataas ng antas ng pagkatuto using the videos. Diba? Hindi po pwedeng sabihin ang videos are linear, ang videos are passive materials. Hindi po pwedeng sabihin yan, especially po kung ang videos na ginawa natin ay naka-design po na problem-based, discovery method, inquiry-based. Hindi pwedeng sabihin na ano yan, pang-passive yan. Pero at the same time, yung teacher para maging pang-analyze, pang-evaluate, pang-create yung mga videos. Di ba? So, nasa pagpupush po ng teacher, nasa pagsulat ng inyong design, ng inyong self-learning modules, ng inyong weekly home learning plans. Di ba? Hindi tayo papayag kasi na bilang guro, binigyan mo ako ng lesson plan ko. Ready na yung self-learning module ng mga bata for the week. Ay, ako yung teacher. Ako ang nakakakilala sa mga estudyante ko. Pakikialaman ko yan. Magbabasa siya ng 32 pages for 1 week for my subject, for AP, for example. AP, 32 pages. Babasahin niyo to. Ay, naku, mahirapan ang estudyante ko niyan. So, lalagyan ko ng videos ito ng Knowledge Channel para naman mas ma-enhance ang experience ng mga bata. English, grade 5, lalagyan ko to ng Ready, Set, Read, di ba? Para hindi lang sila natututo with SLMs, but also with multimedia na kailangan ng mga bata ngayon. Sige po, next slide please. So, Knowledge Channel, sige, next slide please, has the School at Home project. We show videos every day, 24 hours a day for ALS, for daycare, for kindergarten to grade 3. Daily lessons po ito. Naniniwala kami kasi na pag yung sa primary grades, dapat araw-araw ito. So daily lessons po ito na nakatugma sa most essential learning competencies. Pagkatapos sa grade 4 to 10, every other day yung pagpapalabas natin. And then may replace po yan sa gabi. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. ito po yung first run sa umaga. Tapos sa gabi may replay po yan. Pag hindi nahabol ng mga bata, nasa online din po kami. Next slide please. Nasa online din po kami. We're on Sky Cable. We're on Signal. We're on SatLink. Alam mo yung SatLink pala, may 49 pesos sila na promo na per month na nandoon po kami. So parang libre na rin ang pagpanood ng Knowledge Channel sa TTH, Kasi 49 pesos nandoon yung Knowledge Channel. This is our programming para po sa mga teacher. Pwede nyo po itong picturean para makita nyo po na daily yung kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Pagdating po ng mga 11 dyan, ito po ay grade 4, tapos kinabukasan grade 5 naman. Salitan sila hanggang sa hapon, hanggang sa gabi. Kung hindi po maabot ito, meron po kaming online. So knowledgechannel.org, I Want TFC, yung iba pong palabas nasa YouTube and nasa mga partner cable operators po natin. We're also on A to Z. Next slide please. From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sa A to Z daily. Ito po, lahat po ng pagpapalabas namin ay nakabase sa budget of work ng most essential learning competencies ng Department of Education. So we're also on Just Love Kids ng ABS-CBN. At meron po kaming portable media library para po sa mga lugar na mahirap ang internet. Eskwelahan may internet, sa teacher may internet, pero mga bata walang internet. So pwede pong merong portable media library kami na kung saan pwede po itong i-purchase tapos ikokopya ng mga teachers ang mga bata sa USB flash drives ng mga bata. Tapos when they deliver the self-learning modules, they include the USB flash drives na nandun po yung palabas for the week or the videos that they would use for the 2 weeks or for the month. We also have Knowledge TV. It's a TV, 40-inch television with an app that has all the videos that we air. No? Para po sa mga areas na mahirap ang internet, mahirap ang cable, meron na pong offline version ng Knowledge Channel. Sige, next slide please. And pwede po ito yung design ng instructional design ng pagtuturo using previewing, viewing, and post-viewing. No? Previewing activities to unlock difficulties, motive question, mga activities, kasi sabi ko, we want to start with activities, di ba? And then mental structuring before watching, yung mga graphic organizers natin, mga thinking maps natin, no? And then viewing, our episodes are 15-minuters, 17-minuters, 20-minuters. At sabi ko, naka-thematic or naka-unit-based, no? Kung naka-unit-based yan, pwede mong i-pause and play. Pwedeng ito lang ang ipapanood mo sa mga bata for this lesson or for this week. Hindi mo kailangang ipakita yung buo. And then post-viewing, yung mga questions na tinanong kanina, then pwedeng pag-usapan later on, and then activities para mas maging deeper ang pag-intindi ng mga bata, no? Literal level, comprehension level, creative level. And then, sige, next slide please. And then these are, ito naman po yung pwede rin gamitin sa motivational tools to assess what they know para the main tool to carry out the lesson, tools to develop generalizations and assessment materials ang videos ng Knowledge Channel. We also have quizzes, by the way. And then ito po yung other reference material, main subject reference materials natin. Kasi DepEd would provide us with teachers' guides. DepEd would provide us with LMs, learners materials, di ba? Pero bilang guro, dapat marami tayong ginagamit na references, di ba? Hindi lang sapat ang isa. So mas maganda, mas marami. So para mas makakapag-isip tayo critically, ang mga bata would have choices also, di ba? Dito po ang nagpo-push ng critical thinking. Pag marami tayong binasa, di ba? Kahit sa dyaryo, marami tayong binasang dyaryo. Kahit sa TV, marami tayong pinanood na sa news. There's Fox, there's CNN, there's ABS-CBN. Para makita natin kung ano yung mga slant at ano yung mga tamang balita, di ba? So ganoon din sa pagtuturo, no? So maraming references, the better. Next slide please. And next slide please. At ito po yung aming mga kinikwento sa inyo yung mga products natin kanina, no? Knowledge Channel offerings. So portable media library, pinapurchase po ito. Ang dalawa po is 33,600 with all our thousands of videos. Para sa mga public schools, binaba namin yung presyo sa mga PAYAC schools, no, to 14,999. At yung pong Knowledge TV natin, kikwento ko sa inyo na 40-inch TV na may app na naglalaman ng mga palabas ng Knowledge Channel na offline na. Pwede rin naman itong may, kasi Android TV to, so pwede siyang maging smart TV din, pwede siyang maging online din. It's 50,000 with all the materials. And then we have training programs also na kinikwento ko sa inyo kanina, no? For teachers on teaching in the new normal. Yun po. Next slide, please. Still watching down, no? And these are our what's this? Contact data namin, no? You could reach us through our website, knowledgechannel.org, our YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at ang aming pong mobile number, pati po ang aming email address. Yon. Sana po mas maraming teachers ang mas maengganyo magturo na gumagamit ng multimedia learning resources, gumagamit ng technology, gumagamit ng media, kasi hindi na po maaalis yon ngayon, sa panahon ngayon, especially now. No? It's not enough that the kids are taught using the SLMs, self-learning modules na printed, or naka-digitize siya, nasa tablets, pero letra pa rin ang nakakita ng mga bata. Di ba? Gamitan po natin ng multimedia, gamitan po natin ng videos, kasi pag multi-sensory ang approach sa pagtuturo, di ba? Audio, visual, halos nakikita mo yung maraming kulay, may mga kanta, halos maamoy mo na, no? Halos mahawakan mo na kasi dinidescribe yung texture, mas mabilis matuto ang mga bata. So yun lang po. Maraming salamat po. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, mga kapwa ko teachers.
Thank you, Sir Edric. Maraming salamat po for giving us insights kung paano natin magagamit itong mga technologies and multimedia learning resources sa ating pagtuturo bago po mag-start yung academic year. Siyempre, we've seen na challenging ang taon na to dahil sa pandemic din. But with the help of Knowledge Channel and other partners, ginagawa po nating mas madali ang pagtuturo para po sa ating mga guro.
Yes, thank you, Sir Edric. So ngayon naman, handa na tayo para tumanggap ng inyong mga questions. Again, maaari nyo pong gamitin ang inyong Zoom Q&A and chat function. Para naman sa mga nasa Facebook, maaari nyong gamitin ang inyong comment box.
Right. Ayan, so meron po dito sa ating Q&A section dito sa ating Zoom webinar. May nagtatanong po si Ma'am Annalyn Cano. Tanong po lang po, paano ba natin ma-access yung library program? O baka ito po yung portable media library, ano? Sir Edric, baka po ang tinatanong ni Ma'am is paano niya mapapurchase? Is there a process to purchase the PMLs?
Just let us know po yung pong info@knowledgechannel.org or leave us a message doon po sa aming mga social media pages sa Facebook, sa Instagram. At kami po ay sasagot dyan. Ito po ay isang external hard drive na laman po ang mga palabas po namin. Naka-offline po siya. So madali po for the teachers to access. At para po sa mga bata, kung mayroon pong USB flash drive, pwede po niyong ipakopya sa kanila.
And meron pa pong isang tanong siguro, sir, na for the reference of everyone. Ulitin na lang po siguro natin kung magkano yung presyo ng portable media libraries.
The portable media library for the schools, binabaan po namin yung presyo to 14,999. Para po kahit po yung inyong MOE, pwede po niyong magamit sa pag-purchase noon.
Alright. Actually, marami pong pumapasok na mga tanong dito sa ating...
Some of our videos are, oo nga, nakita ko kanina. Some of our videos are, on YouTube. Pwede po nyo mahanap doon. Some of the videos are on our website.
I think may mga tanong din po na saan nga ba ma-access yung ating mga videos at paano madadownload ng mga videos just in case wala raw po silang access sa internet.
Sa TV po, nasa TV rin po kami. Ang maganda po dito, parang lahat halos ng cable operators sa buong Pilipinas ay dala-dala ang Knowledge Channel. Yung pong inyong mga direct-to-home, satellite, mga systems, kamukha ng Signal, Satlink, GSAT, at kung ano-ano pa, dala din po ang Knowledge Channel. Yung pong free-to-air na A to Z, naroon po kami 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the morning. That's free-to-air po. Basta po may TV, ma-access po niyo yung Channel 11 na yan. So, nakikita po kami on air, nakikita rin po kami online, nakikita rin po kami offline. So, maraming pong, you won't miss us kasi ang dami-dami po naming access points. Yun.
Right. May tanong po si Ma'am Jada Malonzo. Good afternoon po. There is a Knowledge Channel satellite disk in our school which is no longer functional. Wala po bang renewal of MOA between DepEd and Knowledge Channel about this?
Ay, yung pong mga eskwelahan kung na baka po nagkaroon ng bagyo or nagkaroon po ng problema, so pwede po na makipag-usap po kayo sa amin. Meron pong kami pwedeng ipatawagin po kayo sa mga nagre-repair po noon. Yung iba po kailangan po yung box na parang digital box na magpa-purchase para po bumalik yung broadcast kasi nag-upgrade po yung technology. So baka po hindi na po match yung box ng inyong sat dish doon, kaya hindi na po nyo napapanooran. Yun. So just let us know, meron pong info@knowledgechannel.org para po sabihin po namin kung kanino kayo pwede makipag-ugnayan, or pwede po kayo makipag-ugnayan sa inyong mga cable operators sa inyong mga lugar para po patingnan ninyo kung ano yung kailangan para bumalik po yung access niyo sa Knowledge Channel.
Alright. Next question. Meron po dito, good PM po sir. Sa portable media library niyo po, hindi po ba yan nava-virusan? Thank you po. Very technical question.
Nagkaka-virus din po yan eh. Kaya po sasabi namin, pag meron po kayong portable media library, mag-ingat din po kayo. Huwag niyo pong ibaksak. Kasi minsan nabaksak yung aking yung hard drive ko, wala nang laman, nawala lahat, nasira lahat. At the moment po na dumating sa office ng principal yan, dapat i-copy ni principal yan or ng mga teachers sa isa pang hard drive or sa hard drive ng computer sa office para po may backup kayo. Tapos kung ako po teacher ng AP or ng English, I will copy na lang siguro sa aking USB flash drive ang mga palabas na magagamit ko sa pagturo ng English at saka AP. Yun. So, paramihin po niyo yung kopya sa inyong eskwelahan. I-share po niyo sa mga kapwa guro niyo within the same school para po kung ma-virus itong isa, edi meron pa po kayong kopya.
Alright. May mga ibang tanong pa po yata tayo, Miss Kay, dito sa ating Q&A, no?
Oo nga. Pero hindi yata gumagana, Miss Nina, yung aking button for Q&A.
Okay.
So,
Sige po.
hindi ko siya makita.
Okay.
Maraming salamat po kay Ma'am Teresa Willis. Sa online ang topic, nabasa ko lang ngayon lang. Sa online ang topic, tapos ang pogi ng facilitator. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ma'am
naman.
Teresa.
Totoo naman.
Tutuwa ako sa iyo, Ninia. Salamat.
Sir, may isa pa po tayong tanong nanggaling kay Ma'am Janice Malanog. Hello po, watching here from Malingao Central School, Lanao del Norte Division. Sir, we have leaked videos po from K-Channel during our seminar way back 2015. Are these videos similar from the videos na ini-introduce po ninyo ngayon? Thank you po.
Thank you po, ma'am. No, bumabalik-balik po kami sa Lanao del Norte. At since 2015, marami na po, hundreds of videos na po ang aming nagawa ulit. So, panahon na po siguro para magkaroon kayo ng bagong portable media library. Kasi marami na pong nadagdag since 2015 na mga palabas. Kamukha po itong Ready, Set, Read natin.
Similar question from Amber P. Vargas. Yung portable po ba can be updated kapag may bagong gawa na palabas sa Knowledge Channel or hindi na po? Need po bang bumili ulit?
Yun po. Kasi po naglalabas po kami ng bago. Tapos bago na po yung configuration ngayon. So siguro bibili kayo. Pero itong Ready, Set, Read, i-upload natin ito sa ating website. So pwede niyo pong i-download yung Ready, Set, Read na ito. Yun. And sabi ko before, when we do training, tapos let's say Lanao del Norte, pagpupunta kayo ng ito yung kwento ko lang. Pagpupunta kayo ng Quezon City from Lanao del Norte, dalhin niyo yung portable media library ninyo, tapos manood kayo ng Showtime. Tapos paglabas ninyo ng Showtime, mga alas 4 yung tapos ng Showtime, di ba? Papasok kayo ng 10 o'clock in the morning, tapos labas kayo alas 4. Ibigay niyo sa amin sa 10 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, yung portable media library, tapos i-update namin para mas maraming palabas. Kaya lang ngayon, wala nang pinapapasok sa opisina, wala nang audience sa Showtime, no? So online po, pwede po, kasi some of our videos are on YouTube and on the website.
Sir, actually karamihan ng mga tanong dito ang nakalagay po ay paano ba magiging beneficiary school ng Knowledge Channel?
Meron pong mga halimbawa po, mga LGU through the local school board, nag-allocate po ng funding para sa mga eskwelahan sa elementary at sa high school para po magkaroon ng Knowledge Channel Portable Media Library or Knowledge Channel Training or ang aming Knowledge TV. So pwede po yan, pwede po na sabihin nyo kay principal, sabihin nyo kay PSDS ninyo na sabihin naman natin sa ating local school board na mag-acquire tayong Knowledge Channel. Yung iba naman po, ginagamit po nila ang kanilang MOE kasi 14,999 lang po yung presyo ng portable. 14,999 999 lang yung portable media library. So, pwede pong gamitin sa pag-purchase ng Knowledge Channel Portable Media Library. Yung iba naman po, they talk to their alumni association, to the local businesses and their communities para mag-donate sa kanila.
Alright. Siguro last two questions. Dito po sa area namin, hindi lahat ng household ay capable na magkaroon ng cable. Paano po namin makukuha ang offline videos? Pwede bang makasave kami ng videos? Saan po namin makukuha ang link? At para yun na lang po ang ibibigay din namin sa mga parents. Salamat.
Yung iba pong, thanks Ninsa. Yung iba pong videos pwede nasa website namin, knowledgechannel.org. Yung iba pong videos nasa YouTube, knowledgechannel.org sa YouTube po. Pwede po siyang ma-download. Pwede po sa mga cellphone using your data, pwede po silang i-download. Pero yung complete set po, yung portable media library, nasa hard drive po yun na, yun nga po, purchase po yun for 14,999. So makipag-ugnayan lang po kayo sa amin for that. Yung iba po naman, kasi since A to Z is on air, pinapapanood po yung mga, nire-require po ang mga bata. Nalagay po sa weekly home learning plan na manood araw-araw ng mga palabas for grade 1 ang mga bata. Kasi every day may palabas po kami for different subjects. Yun, nilalagay po ng mga teachers yan, pinibigay sa mga magulang. Ang mga magulang naman, pinapapanood po ang mga bata sa mga bahay nila.
Ayan. So, ang last question natin ay, ayun, kasama po ba ang Knowledge Channel sa Sky Cable at ano po ang channel ninyo sa Signal?
Yeah, kami po ay keep ng Sky Cable kasi po kapamilya po namin sila. We're also on Signal, hindi ko lang alam. Baka po may alam dyan, pwede po niyong i-type sa chat box para po malaman namin. We're on Signal, we're on GSAT, we're on SatLink, we're on many other providers, cable TV operators. 146 po, sabi po ni Rodel Castro Jr. Satellite po, nasa satellite po kami, yes po. 146 po sa Signal. O yun, sabi ni Sherwan.
Ayan, channel 146 po tayo sa Signal. Ayan.
Yun. Nakatuwa, no? Kasi ang dami pong nagkikarry sa amin sa Knowledge Channel ng mga cable, ng mga direct to homes. Satellite po, Sir Edric, sabi ni Azrael. Satellite, oo. Satellite yung sinabi ko. Satellite, no?
Satellite. Ayan. So, maraming salamat po, no, sa lahat ng mga
GSAT daw, Channel 3.
Okay.
Channel 2 sa GSAT. Sabi ng isa, Channel 3, sabi ni Sir Wilfred. Tignan lang po nyo, mag-surf.
Mag-scan. Mag-surf na channel.
Opo, salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Edric.
Maraming salamat, Sir Edric, sa pagsagot sa katanungan ng ating mga participants. Kung may mga gusto pa pong humabol sa mga naitanong, i-type nyo lang po at baka later babalikan po natin ang inyong mga katanungan.
Yan. Thank you, Sir Edric. At syempre, dahil launching ng ating mga episodes for Ready, Set, Read, ay hindi din naman mawawala ang ating host na kasama natin ngayong hapon. Everyone, we are proud to bring you the face of Ready, Set, Read, Mr. Seth Dunca.
Hi, wait, am I seen?
Ayan. Hi, Seth. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Kamusta?
Ayun, I just came from an event actually. Hi, kamusta? Everyone, thank you for watching. Some of my colleagues are here. Hello, guys.
Right. Seth, pupunta na kami agad doon sa questions natin for this afternoon. Balita namin, bukod sa pagiging recording artist, sa pagiging endorser, at sa pagiging host, syempre, ng Ready, Set, Read, ay isa ka ring educator. Kwentuhan mo naman kami tungkol doon.
Yes, actually, bago pa ako nagsimula sa mga acting jobs ko, I am a special educator by profession. I graduated from UST, major in special ed, and I'm currently taking my master's in UPD for special ed as well. I guess, to tangent a bit, magkwento lang ako about that side. I've found that teaching kids, relating to kids, was something that I felt the Lord called me to do ever since I was a teenager. Kasi palagi po ako nagvo-volunteer for yung church things namin. Kasi kapag summer, you can volunteer for this 1-week program where you assist in the children's ministry to teach children about the Lord, and then teach them skills like football, or tapos i-incorporate mo yun dun sa lesson. So yeah, that's what got me into teaching. And honestly, I do still love teaching, but you know, I also always have loved acting, so this was perfect.
Right.
So, Seth, how was the experience of filming Ready, Set, Read videos?
Wow, I think makaka-relate sa akin yung mga teachers dito ngayon that are in the Zoom when I say that it's fun and fulfilling, but it's tiring. It's very, very tiring. And it doesn't just stop during your work hours. It transcends it because you prepare for it, and then afterwards you figure out if you did it right or how can you improve. So imagine mo, in one day mag-shoot kami ng 10 episodes, and then ako lang yung ako lang yung talent. So I would be there in front of the camera and the lights from 7 in the morning all the way until matapos yung VO namin ng gabing-gabi na. So it's basically close to what you feel as a teacher. Because ako din naman when I was teaching then, I would be working from 7 to 5, and then after that, I'd still be preparing lessons for the next day. So yun.
Right. So, tiring but all the while fulfilling, right? Kasi ang dami-dami mong nare-reach na mga estudyante. Once na na-air ito, ang daming marireach na mga estudyante at mga teachers. So, nalalapit na ang airing sa Knowledge Channel, at syempre, ipapalabas din to sa website ng Security Bank. What are you looking forward to this project?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to being able to collaborate with so many teachers like at the same time. Because that's the beauty of being, I guess, a digital teacher. Because this program isn't meant to replace teachers. It isn't meant to replace the classroom. We're meant to be your tool in your lessons. Just a short story. Since I'm a special educator, I help my teacher. But I think the most common thing when it comes to me teaching language was that they're very responsive to videos that not only are fun to look at, because ang galing ng animation team, promise, once you see the episodes, ang galing. Other than that, it also shows people characters that they can relate to. I handled once a girl who had spent 2 years in school, but she wasn't able to read. She's had so much difficulty reading because she was confused about how each letter sounds and looks like. Because let's be real, it really is difficult if you know nothing. And what more if you have difficulty processing things. So what I did then was I just put on a cap and then pretended to be, hi, I'm Calvin, and I think I need your help. I'm not sure if this letter makes the p sound or the d sound. And sometimes I feel like crying because everyone knows it and I don't. The moment they see that someone understands exactly what they're feeling, that's when they'll be more open to whatever you're gonna do. So that's what we're here for. So hindi ka na mapapagod isipin kung ano yung gagawin mong character. You can just show the episode. And then there you can ask them, what do you think Ogot felt? What do you think made it difficult for him to understand this word? Who here also feels like this word is difficult? Does anyone else need help? So dun na papasok. So again, I'm looking forward to being able to have the entire teaching community of the Philippines, because I know that right now everyone is kind of back to their teaching what happened, and the best thing to do is help each other. That's what I look forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are getting positive responses from our audience.
Yes. Napapagod pero hindi susuko.
And may sabi rin po si Ma'am
Exactly.
Marnelli, sabi ni Ma'am Marnelli, you have the best of both worlds, Seth, acting while teaching. Thumbs up and God bless.
Yes. Ayan. So, Seth.
Thank you so much.
Meron ka bang mensahe para sa ating mga teachers and students na manonood ng Ready, Set, Read videos?
Ayan. So, nandiyan ba si Seth?
Seth?
Ayan. So, medyo siguro nagka-problema ang kanyang internet. Pero, ayun po, maraming salamat. Ayan, nandiyan na si
Hello?
Seth. Bumalik si Seth. Ayan. Hi, Seth.
Hi, Seth.
Hello? Sorry?
Yes.
Sorry, internet.
Ayan,
Well,
Seth.
A message
hear
for
us
the
now?
teachers and the students that will be watching Ready, Set, Read. Hello? Yeah.
Hello? Yes.
Okay
yes.
na po ba?
May mensahe.
Okay.
Oo, naririnig na namin.
So my message for teachers who will be watching and maybe using and collaborating with Knowledge Channel for all of their lessons, especially Ready, Set, Read, is to keep going. You know, one of the latter lessons we recorded talks about how a lot of the things that happened right now are difficult, especially for teachers and students and everyone here. And we recognize that every single teacher in this room and every single teacher around the Philippines right now, whether or not they're here, has had a really rough year. We recognize that. And we also recognize that the students have had a really rough year. So my message is to just smile because help is coming. And if you need more of it, we're here. Yeah, everyone's here to help out. And it's great that it'll resonate through how you teach. It's difficult, but you have your co-teachers, you have parents, you have us, you have Knowledge Channel to help you. You have Security Bank, who is willing to help us. You have Ateneo. You have all of these institutions ready to help you make the next year better because we understand it was difficult. And we still thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being the face for these children during this pandemic. So please continue what you do because we appreciate you. If ever you think no one cares about the pagod, the puyat, the frustration you have been going through, we do. We care and we appreciate it. And that's why we're here to help. Yan lang. Thank you, teachers. You're the best.
Thank you, Seth.
Yan. Everyone, Ready, Set, Reads host, Mr. Seth Dunca. So abangan natin si Seth when the video airs sa Knowledge Channel simula January 18 to 28, Tuesday, Thursday at Saturday, 11:40 a.m. to 12 noon at sa A to Z channel, Thursdays at 8:20 a.m. to 8:40 a.m. and online via YouTube and websites of knowledgechannel.org and securitybank.com/sustainability.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, Seth.
Yes.
Stay safe, ingat. Okay. Sige, let's move on na po to our next. Bye, Seth. Bye. Let's move on to our second and last webinar topic. Tulad kanina, we are requesting everyone to listen attentively sa discussion natin dahil dito tayo kukuha ng tanong para sa ating post-webinar evaluation. At syempre, it's important to take important and significant takeaways na ating mababaon pagkatapos ng webinar na ito.
So to give us an in-depth walkthrough of how we can use our Ready, Set, Read videos as learning delivery materials, let us welcome Ms. Barbara Ramirez from Ateneo de Manila University.
Hello, good afternoon or good morning, depending on what time you're going to be viewing this. But I'd like to welcome all of you to this very short, this very quick video lecture on what else? Teaching using video lessons. My name is Barbara Ramirez. I'm an English teacher from the Ateneo Junior High School, and I hope that even for just 15-20 minutes you learn something from me. So okay, so let's begin. Maybe I'd like to start by saying I'm not really a big user of videos or video lessons, but I do recognize the benefits, and I do recognize how useful they are. But I'm just an advocate really of the old school way of teaching. But then again, this is 2021, and with everything that's happening, online learning and all that, we cannot help but use videos or video lessons. Okay, so let's begin. So I mentioned the old school, no? In the old school, meaning pre-pandemic, okay, we had face-to-face classes, right? Okay, so it's you're inside the classroom, you're in front of the kids, you do chalk talk. Okay, I love chalk talk. You do actual activities inside the classroom, you have games, you read actual physical books. Not to say that we don't use videos even before. Yes, we do, but probably not as often as we would now. Okay. Um, when we're teaching, whether it's reading lessons or reading comprehension, whether it's math, AP, CLE, we always have what we call the pre-lection or the motivation. No matter what lesson you have, you always begin with that, right? Activating schema, um, unlocking difficulties, vocabulary, prior knowledge, okay? And then you have your pre-reading. I'm focusing on reading because I'm an English teacher. You have your during reading, right? You do silent reading in class. You have oral recitation, or maybe the teacher is the one who reads and the children listen, okay? And then you have your post reading, where you have your drills, your seat work, your homework, your worksheets. You have enrichment activities that cut across disciplines, maybe, so that your current lesson is related or connected or associated to other lessons. Okay, so we do that in all subject areas. So for me, using videos should also entail the same process as whatever lesson it is you're teaching. So let me equate, let's say, reading a short story to watching a video. Whatever process you have for reading a short story, reading an essay, reading a novel, the same process should be done or should be used when you have video. So you don't just give the children this video and say, okay, watch, okay, sit for 10-20 minutes, watch, and then go. In the same way, you don't say, okay, here's a short story, here's a novel, okay, read on your own, and then, sige, makita na tayo after 1 week. You don't do that. Dapat. Okay? So before everything else, before we move a little bit into the ins and outs, or the what to do, what not to do, okay, please remember that nothing can replace the teacher. You are the teacher, you are, how shall I call it, the star of the classroom, okay? Everything begins and ends with a good teacher. Okay? I believe that the teacher is the heart and soul of the classroom. I mean, sure, we are here for the kids, but the children are here because they want to learn from us. Okay? So what you know, what you say, how you act, how you treat your students will impact them, no matter how simple or how fancy your methods are, no matter how high tech your materials or your lessons are. Okay? So, why use videos to teach if, according to me, why use videos to teach if the teacher will suffice? Okay? Well, because children need variety. They can't just have you in front of them all the time. I mean, that would be good if you were it would be good, but it's also important to have variety. Again, why? Well, one, It's easier to engage the students. These are the what we call the Generation Z kids. They are the Zoomers. They are multimedia digital natives. Namulat na sila sa ganito, sa multimedia. So if it's just you yapping there in front of them with a chalk and a blackboard, or even if you're doing a Zoom or a Google Meet and it's just you talking, I don't think it's going to work. So they do need variety, and it's easy to engage the students when you have multimedia. So various materials, various strategies, okay? Another, it's easier to integrate the outside world into the classroom, whether your classroom is a physical classroom or an online classroom. It's easier to motivate the students with authentic content. So, for example, in grade 9, in the first term, we were having a lesson on Greek mythology, and then we had a lot of historical background. I cannot bring the children to Greece. Okay, so I use a video, but then, like I said, the video is not the be all and end all of my lesson. It's just a tool. But yun nga, it's easier for me to integrate the outside world into the classroom, to bring, so to speak, Greece, ancient Greece, into the classroom. Videos are able to use more words and information in just a few minutes, okay? So what the teacher tries to explain in maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes via a lecture, a video can do that in about 5 minutes. So it's a time saver. Okay, you have all these images. Okay, you have this narrator. Okay, if you've seen videos, let's say from National Geographic or Historical Channel, okay, there's a lot of content in just a few minutes, and yun nga, the kids need a lot of visual stimulation. It's easier to understand, and it provides content for them. The visuals, the images, the narrator, it's easier for them to grasp whatever it is you want to teach them. It creates a whole new experience. So this is just to reiterate all my previous items. Okay, if it's just kasi you and the kids, and then you bring this whole new thing, it does create, and it creates interest. And then again, it's a very flexible medium. When you're done using it, the kid can look back at it, he can download it, he can use it again, he can go to parts that he would want to look at, you can repeat certain parts too. So, focusing on this, using videos in class again. So why use videos in class, right? Certain guidelines have to be followed. 1, make sure you are ready with all your materials and resources. You cannot just say, okay, I have a good video here and I think this is gonna do. This will keep them busy for the next 20 minutes. But what if something happens? Okay, what if they ask you a question? What if they say, Mom, can you stop the video, please? I have a question. Just be ready always. Have backup materials, have backup resources. And you, as the teacher, you should know the content of what it is you're showing. Okay? Don't just be one step ahead of them. Try to be 10 steps ahead of the kids. You're still the teacher, so you have to be in charge of the lesson. Again, the video is not the teacher, it's just a tool. In the same way, the short story is not the teacher, it's just a tool to get something across. When usually, diba, you use stories and essays and content and videos to get across a particular lesson or a particular value or discipline. So it's just a tool. You are really in charge. In case technology bogs down, you have to resort to old school low-tech materials such as pen, paper, pictures, books, etc. This happened to me in real life. many years ago, I was using, no, not something very high tech. I was using what you call the OHP. I don't know if some of you still remember that. It's the overhead projector. And then you put those acetates, those clear sheets with images to project onto a white screen. Nawala ng kuryente ang buong QC. I had to resort to whatever I had. So I was talking, I was using chalk, I was using the blackboard. Okay, so in one way, the boys, well, I teach in a boys' school, they also appreciate, okay, so teacher knows naman what she's talking about. Okay, so nawalan ng kuryente, hindi sayang yung oras. Because, you have your backup material. You have you, the teacher, who's supposed to know the lesson. All right, let me show you a sample lesson, which it's like a sample module, which I did on compound words. This was a ready video lesson done by the Knowledge Channel and Security Bank, and there were 5 days to this particular lesson on compound words. So open compound words, closed compound words, and what I'm going to show you is what I did specifically for each day. So this is day 4. So look at each item as I show you and I will explain. So for example, here it says here day 4, prepare the students for the session. Okay, let's say kids, listen to the story, get a pen and paper, apply previous lesson on compound words and context clues. So at this point, you're not yet playing the video, you're not yet letting them watch it, you're not yet allowing them to watch. So this is really just preparation of day 4. So it's like pre-lection. Then you can ask first, okay, do you know what a frontliner is? And then I put that because the first part of the day 4 video is a very, very short story, like a narrative paragraph about a frontliner. And obviously the word frontliner is a compound word. Then you start the video. So you start playing, let them watch. You stop at the 2-minute 5-second mark. And repeat the video from the start and stop it again at the 2-minute 05 mark. Why do I ask you to repeat the video, to ask them to watch it 2 times? It's very important that any material, whether it's reading material, something that you have to watch, something you have to look at, it's always important to do it at least twice. I had a previous supervisor, my old reading supervisor, who said, the first time you read something, it's just to familiarize yourself with the story and some words. The second time you read it, it's really more for comprehension. If you can read it a 3rd time, which is good, it's for deeper comprehension. It's for analysis and appreciation. So ask them to recite or show what compound words they were able to list down. That's one of the reasons why I asked the teachers to watch the video, to let the kids watch the video twice. First is for familiarization, and second is so that the children can figure out, okay, these are the compound words I can spot. Because remember, this is already day 4. Then, continue the video and stop at the 3-minute 50 mark. Then allow them to recite or show their answers. At this point, after that very quick, very short story, there is like a drill, like an exercise. So let them watch it, let them answer, and then stop. And then let them recite and show their answers. So you notice even at this first part of the lesson, there are a lot of stops. So you don't just give them the video and play the video for like 20 minutes and let them watch and then that's it. Okay? So continue the video and again stop at the 5-minute 12 mark. And like the previous part, allow them to recite or show their answers. The day 4 video has a lot of drills or exercises. Kaya nga you have to keep stopping to allow them to answer and allowing them to recite. Then they show their answers and then from there you correct. So like I said, the video is just a tool for you to use. It's not the be-all and end-all of your lesson. Then from the 5-minute 12 mark to the 9:08, okay, that's roughly about 4 minutes. Stop after each sentence to allow the kids to figure out the meaning on their own. So at this point, there are sentences there, and then there are words, there are compound words, so let them figure out the meanings through context clues. So remember, this entire lesson is on compound words and context clues. So again, let them stop, let them read, okay, figure out the meaning, let them recite. So whether this is face-to-face or online or via Google Meet, via Zoom, you can do it this way. Like lagging may stop because you are in control. You are just using the video to help you teach them. From the 908 to the 1214, again, stop after each word. So this is a little bit more difficult. There are no more sentences here. But after each word meaning is revealed, okay, let them give their own sentences. So there's a hierarchy, a level of difficulty now. Instead of just identifying or giving the meaning, now they will use the word in their own sentence. And then let them write. Whether you're going to ask them to write on a sheet of paper or using the chat feature of whatever you're using, whether it's Zoom or Google Meet, okay? From the 1214 to the 1430, ask the kids to try and identify the compound words in that scene. So there's a very short, there's a very short story again, and there's a scene, okay? And then maybe the characters are talking. So let them spot the compound words in that scene, whether spoken by the actors or it's objects they can see on the screen. So as I'd been saying, the video is just a tool. So you are in control. You manipulate the lesson. And at the end of every lesson, of course, you summarize, okay? There are a lot of reflection points in these knowledge channel videos. So it's really up to you to figure out what reflection point do I want to emphasize. So it's not just the reading lesson. Okay. I want to show you some online resources, which these are my go-to online resources when I look at video lessons. Okay, so this one is from NYU. Okay, I'm just showing you screenshots of the link or the page. Okay, so for example, here it says guidelines for video in teaching and learning. Why use videos for teaching and learning? So some of what I already shared with you are here. Okay, just go through the link. What evidence is there that videos will enhance teaching and learning? See, that's true. Will videos actually enhance teaching and learning? So to effectively design video what can it do? What can it do? Because there are videos that are just videos, and then there are videos that are really effectively made. Okay. Here's another online resource from Edutopia. Okay, using video content to amplify learning. Okay, notice they use the word amplify, so it's like to add on to. Okay, to enhance. It's not to teach. You don't say, I'm going to use this video to teach. No, I'm going to use this video to aid my teaching, to amplify my teaching. Okay, to enhance my teaching, to enhance learning. So there are tips for using videos, being selective, providing a mission, pausing to ponder. The be selective for me is important because, as it says here in that intro, a clip can have a big impact. So you'll want to pick the most dynamic and and telling parts of the film. So whatever it is, be very careful in choosing. Okay, so just because it's Knowledge Channel who gave this to you to use, does it mean ito na ang Biblia ng lesson ng compound words? Not always. So be very critical also. Okay. I want to show you some feedback from my own grade 10 students. This is true. These boys are now in grade 12, ha? Ma'am, alam mong tamad yung teacher pag puro videos na lang pinapakita niya. Okay? I don't know, maybe in the past when you were a student, you had a teacher like that. Ma'am, guess what? Our new history teacher is John Green. John Green, by the way, is a novelist. He's a history major and he has a lot of history videos. And if your student tells you this, that our new history teacher is John Green, what does it mean? Na puro videos na lang pinapakita ng teacher niya. Well, videos are all good, says one, I suppose. But if the teacher just lets us watch, sure, we'll enjoy it, then forget. I'm sure every now and then the kids like to watch. They want a good show, a good video. Okay, they'll probably say, "Okay, it's time for me to sit back and relax." But then again, if the teacher just lets us watch, we'll enjoy it, then forget, but they won't learn anything. They might remember a few things. Okay? So let me reiterate. You are the teacher. You are the heart and soul of the classroom. What you know, what you say, how you act, how you treat your students will impact them, no matter how simple or how fancy your methods are. And with that, thank you very much. If you have any questions, you may email me in that email there, bramirez@ateneo.edu. Thank you very much.
Ayan, thank you, Ms. Barbara, for giving us insights on how we can use the Ready, Set, Read videos as tools for teaching. Ayan. So, if in any case, yun nga po, may mga tanong kayo kay Ms. Barbara, you can email her at dramirez@ateneo.edu.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Now we will proceed to the gamified learning check by Miss Agnes Suro from Ateneo de Manila University. Again, ang mananalo dito ay magbibigay ng Security Bank brand items.
Hello po. Hi, Ma'am Raquel.
Hi, Ma'am Agnes. Hi, Good afternoon po.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm trying to... Alright. Hello, can everyone see me? Video. Hello po.
Hello?
Hi.
Yes?
Okay, mukhang may something sa aking camera. Pero sige. I think pwede naman nating simulan ng ating gamified learning. Yan, for this afternoon. So, hello teachers, good afternoon. Yan. Sana naririnig ninyo ako kahit hindi niyo nakikita yung aking face.
All clear, Miss Agnes. All clear.
Thank you po. Good afternoon to all our participants or attendees for this afternoon's webinar. I trust that all of you are well, right? And that so far, that you've been gaining, a lot of insights, and that, pretty much, you're preparing for your classes also. And thank you also to Knowledge Channel and to Security Bank for organizing this webinar for this afternoon. Ayan, nakikita ko, ang dami nating participants for our Kahoot game. Ayan. Hello po, good afternoon po from the attendees who are typing their greetings in the chat box. Good afternoon po. So we're expecting a lot of participants in our Kahoot this afternoon. Yan, teachers, 15 questions lang ha ang na-prepare ko for this afternoon's game. Pero feeling ko naman, pakiramdam ko naman po, kayang-kaya natin sagutin itong mga to. Okay. Yan. So far, we have 125 participants, 130. Okay. Alright, 152, 154. Hello po to our attendees from Davao del Norte. Grabe, ang dami pala natin talaga this afternoon. We have attendees from Puerto Princesa and Davao. Good afternoon po. Happy Friday, TGIF. Okay, 209. We're waiting for the others to come in. Okay. Sana po nakikita ninyo yung game pin. Right? So our pin is 7733626. Ayan. So, if I'm not mistaken, we're also live on FB and on YouTube. Okay. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Okay, 288, 292. Right. Hello. So, yan. Right. Okay, ready na ba tayo? Okay, so let's start. So my first question, teachers, ayan. The following are considered Okay, so Ma'am Raquel, Ma'am Nina, I think we're already sharing the screen.
Okay. Let's proceed.
Sige po.
Okay. So teachers, ito na, may sumagot na. So first question, the following are considered old school activities except, tama, the online flipped classroom. Okay, kasi di ba, chalk talk, grammar drills, face-to-face consultation, these are activities that we're used to doing inside the physical classroom. Okay, so ngayong setup natin, it's online, it's flipped. So, yan, ano tayo ngayon? Bagong setup. Okay, so, ayan, 12 got the correct answer. Okay, tingnan natin yung scores. Ma'am Roan, you are in the lead. So tingnan natin tingnan natin kung masusweet to ni Ma'am Roan. Ma'am Paz, okay, Ma'am Les, si Ma'am Jade and Ma'am Nancy, you are top 5. Sige. Shall we proceed to the next question? Next question, please. Is true or false? Madali lang. Another term we use to call motivation is enrichment. True or false? Sige, teachers. Ayan, nakikita ko, ma'ams, may mga sumasagot din from the ones in the chat box. Ah, okay. Okay. 32 seconds left. Okay, 100, ayan, 213, I can't keep up. 200 something for answering via Kahoot, via the app. Okay. So motivation nga ba is the same as enrichment? Okay. Time's up. So the answer is false. Yun. Kasi po, di ba, we can actually call motivation as our pre-election activity, right? Or our energizer at the start of the lesson. Enrichment is really to deepen the lesson at the end, di ba, when we finish. Okay. So, 224 answered false. Ayan. And then, marami rin from the chat box from our participants here. Okay. Sir Brian, you are in the lead. Nag-move up tayo. Sir Sian. Ma'am or Sir Min. Haha. Then Sir Raymond. Okay. Next, another true or false question. When using videos for teaching, we follow the same process of instruction as in our lesson plans. When using videos for teaching, we follow the same process of instruction as in our lesson plans. True or false? Is it true? Is it false? Okay. Right. 37 seconds left. Okay. Mukhang marami sa atin na makakakuha ng tamang sagot. All right. I think many of us will get the answer for this item. So, 8 seconds. Hello po to those who are watching us this afternoon. Time's up. The answer is, teachers, the answer is true. True. Of course. Yan. So, the structure of our lesson plans, of course, we bring that with us even as we teach online. Yeah? Okay. So good job, teachers. Good job, teachers. Sir Brian, you're still in the lead. Okay. Si Teacher Bambi, second comes in second. Okay. All right. Next question. Again, another true or false question. Sa inyo, madali lang, teachers. Okay, so videos can only be used for asynchronous learning. And by asynchronous learning, we define it as, different from synchronous. It's not really face-to-face. It's really at the student's own pace, right? Okay, so true or false? Hanggang saan natin pwedeng gamitin ang videos natin? Pwede bang synchronous or dapat asynchronous lang talaga? Right? So true or false? So far, more than 500 attendees have answered through the app or through the site. Dami. Okay. Right. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6. Naunahan ko yung timer. Time. Okay, what's the answer? False. False. Diba we learned earlier, our speakers also told us that, it's very flexible to use videos for lecture. Okay, and thank goodness we have the Knowledge Channel to help us also, right, to aid us in that. So false. Next, sinong nasa ranking natin ngayon? Ba? Okay, consistent. Teacher Brian. Good job. Teacher Min. Okay. All right, next question. We use videos for instruction to engage our students, replace us in the LMS, make our lives easier, or to spoon feed our students with info. LMS means Learning Management System. Yeah. Okay. Teachers, multiple choice po, hindi tayo binary option, or hindi tayo true or false, multiple choice. Okay. Hmm. 15 seconds. Okay. Time. Right. What's the answer? Engage our students. Diba? Engage our students. So, sino ang Nakakuha. Alright, consistent. Next. Shall we move on to the next item? Okay, quiz pa rin. So teachers can practice their creativity effectively in using videos for instruction by, ayan, pasting all their slides in the video, lahat ng slides, lahat ng info, lagay nyo dun sa video, accompanying texts with voice recordings, filling the video with funny graphics and images, or recording the video with their plants as background. Mga plantitos and the plantitas. Here. Okay. $20 left. 20 seconds left. 12, 11, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Okay. 433 answered B. That's the correct answer. Accompanying texts with voice recordings. So, there. All right. Who is in the lead? Sir Brian. Okay, followed by Teacher Mean. Okay. Sige. Good luck. Fighting. Next item. Next item is true or false. Using videos in teaching ideally enhances the interaction between teacher and student. True or false? Okay. Ano nga ba? Alright. 400 answers in 20 seconds. 18, 17. Right? Four, three, two, one, and time. The answer is, oo naman. You know, we have to make our students feel as if they never left the classroom. Diba? Okay. So 627 answered true, 51 false. Who is in the lead? Okay. Sir Brian, sige lang. Let's keep it up. Keep up the good work. Next. It's another true or false question. It's impossible to teach math or science lessons through the use of videos. Although mostly we focus on English, diba? Pero teachers, what do you think? It's impossible to teach math or science lessons through the use of videos. True or false? 140, 160. Okay. 200 plus answers so far, and then in the chat box a lot of you are answering also. We have about 30 seconds left in the timer. Right? 20 seconds left. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Total ko nag-stop. Okay. The answer is false. Pwedeng-pwede, teachers. Diba? Our resourcefulness and our creativity will allow us to make this possible. Okay. So 574 answered false. False. So sino ang nasa rankings natin? Si Teacher Mean comes in first, followed by Teacher Brian. Okay. Sige, next. Another true or false question. The learning setup may have changed, but our roles as teachers stay the same. The learning setup may have changed, but our roles as teachers stay the same. Nag-iba nga rin ba ang roles natin? Pagtuturo. True or false? Okay. 26 seconds left. 24. Seven, 6, 5, 2, 1, 0. Okay, time's up. Naman. We're always the facilitators. We will always be the facilitators inside the classroom. Okay. 647 answered right or true. Okay. So who's in the lead? Tingnan natin. Sino? Oh, si Teacher Mean pa rin, followed by Teacher Brian. Okay, followed by Teacher Bambi. Good. Okay, next, shall we move on? Okay, true or false? Next, showing a lot of videos during synchronous sessions is an effective practice. True or false? Dapat ba sunod-sunod ang pagpapakita ng videos in a synchronous session? Fourteen, 13 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 1. Time's up. Okay. Syempre, teachers, di ba? Mainam pa rin na we process the videos after, right? We ask questions after. All right. So, false. Who's in the lead, sir? Tingnan natin. Did we all get it right? Apparently hindi. Pero Teacher Brian is in the lead, followed by Teacher Bambi and Teacher Krisha. Hello, Teacher Krisha. Okay, next. Question number 11. Right? 2 ways of properly using videos in instruction is to choose the videos carefully and to blank. Ayan. 2 ways of properly using videos in instruction is to choose the videos carefully and to blank. Clear with the objectives, use them without processing the content, play the videos without pausing to ask questions, or let the students watch these videos on their own. Okay, so how do we use videos in teaching properly? Right? 367 AP have answered. We have less than 20 seconds in the timer, in the clock. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. The answer is? Okay. Siyempre, malinaw dapat sa atin kung bakit tayo gumagamit ng mga videos sa mga lessons natin. Okay? So, very good to the 541 who answered. Next. Oh, sinong nasa ranks natin, guys? Okay. Teacher Bambi. Nauna na si Teacher Bambi, followed by Teacher Brian. Okay, next po. Next item. Question number 12 is another true or false question. Video clips can also be sources of creative and authentic content. Video clips can also be sources of creative and authentic content. What say you, teachers? Tama ba or hindi? True or false? Okay, 180 plus answers or responses from you. We have 35 seconds in the clock. Okay, 25 seconds. Fourteen seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, definitely. Creative and authentic content. 564 answered correct. Okay. Si Teacher Bambi pa rin ba? Ooh, okay. Teacher Kirja, Sir MJ, A, Teacher Bambi, and Teacher Brian, and Teacher Maureen. Okay, next. 3 more items. Okay, question number 13. YouTube is one of the commonly used video databases, but it does not have filters for safe and appropriate content. Tama po ba? I think many of us are YouTube users, diba? And many of us get our videos from YouTube. But again, thankfully, we are partnered with the Knowledge Channel. Okay? Malaking tulong ang Knowledge Channel sa pagtuturo natin. Right? So YouTube is one of the commonly used video databases, but it does not have filters for safe and appropriate content. And safe and appropriate content is important. True or false? Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. What's the answer, teachers? False. Teachers, false. It does not have filters for safe and appropriate content. Hindi po. Actually, pwede kayong mamili. Pwede nyo piliin yung mga videos ninyo according to the age appropriateness of the video, diba? So, there. And mahalaga po yun. So, sino ang nasa rankings natin ngayon for this item? Tingnan natin kung sino ang nakasagot ng tama. Okay. Teacher Brian, I see your name. It's consistent. And then Teacher Grace, Teacher Thalia, nice name. Teacher Charlene, and Teacher Bianca. Okay. Next question, second to the last, is true or false? Our students can sense if we use videos carefully or laxly. Yan. Our students can sense if we use videos carefully or laxly. True or false? Meron bang ESP ang mga students natin? Do they really sense these things? Okay, 35 seconds. All right, 400 responded in less than 20 seconds. And 10 seconds left. And time. 600, sarado. all 600 of you said that yes, they can sense if we use our videos carefully or laxly. So teachers, let's all remember that. Okay. So Teacher Brian and Teacher Thalia are in the lead. Okay, one last question for our game na segment. It's a true or false question. Okay. Teaching with technology and using videos are only for teachers who are technologically savvy. Yung mga magagaling lang sa technology ang pwedeng gumamit ng videos at saka ng technology. True or false? Do you agree or do you disagree with this statement? Okay. 40 seconds in the clock and dami pa rin sumasagot. Right? Okay. The answer is false, right? So it's for everyone. It's for all of us. Diba? So who won? Yan. Teacher Grace, congratulations. Third, followed by Teacher Bianca. And finally, Teacher Brian, congratulations. You are first in this game. Thank you. Thank you, teachers, for being good sports. And
thank you, Miss Agnes.
Thank you, Ma'am Nina and Ma'am Raquel. Thank you for having me.
Yan, salamat po. At congratulations muli sa lahat ng ating mga nanalo. I think the team has taken note of your names and antayin nyo na lang po yung confirmation mula sa aming team para alam nyo po kung paano nyo po makiklaim ang inyong mga premyo.
Yes, and we hope that you have gained a lot of learnings from our webinar. Pero to make a bigger impact, we have to translate these learnings into action.
Yes, and to tell us more about the next steps after this webinar, plus some announcements, let us welcome and listen to Mr. Louis Del Real, Program Manager of Security Bank Foundation.
Hello, good afternoon, teachers and our partners from Knowledge Channel and Ateneo. So I hope you can hear me clearly. So again, we had almost 3 hours of session of understanding how this new tool that Security Bank Foundation, Ateneo, and Knowledge Channel can help us in our fight. I believe our teachers are our soldiers in this fight to withstand the challenges of the pandemic in the 21st century in our aim to improve the academic performance of our students. So as you are our soldiers, so we from Security Bank Foundation and Knowledge Channel and Ateneo provided you with the tools, but still it relies on you, our teachers, on how we can effectively use these tools in our fight. And the reason why we did this webinar because we want to give you an overview of how you can take advantage of these tools. Now, after this webinar, you will be again facing our students in the field. So how are we going to maximize the impact of these tools that we are providing to you? So first, after this webinar, most of you have asked us if we will send you certificates. So we will send you digital certificates as long as you can complete this post-webinar evaluation form. So this evaluation form consists of obtaining feedback from you about your experience in this webinar and how we can further improve our succeeding webinars. And at the same time, it will ask you about certain questions, just like how we did in the Kahoot, to see if you have gained the necessary insights that would prove that you really learned the basic tools and competencies that we intended to impart through this webinar. So the deadline for the accomplishment of this form is on January 22, 2020. After that, we will generate the certificates and send it individually to the emails that you will indicate in the form. So as mentioned earlier by our facilitator from Knowledge Channel, we will start airing the first 5 videos intended for grade 5 learners by next week, particularly on January 19, that's Tuesday by in the morning. So students, most especially those who are under you, we request that you promote the use of these videos as learning delivery tools. And these students, of course, can watch the videos through the platforms of Knowledge Channel, Security Bank, and Ateneo. And we asked you also for your support if you can ask your students to share their photos while watching the videos. Because as teachers, we also want you to give us idea if these videos that we are rolling out will really be helpful in improving the reading competencies of our students. So with that, we are requesting if you could accomplish the post video watching feedback form. We will make that available at the Security Bank webpage devoted specifically for the Ready Set Read program. So good news for those teachers who will actually submit their feedback along with documentation of their students watching the videos. We will randomly select respondents who will win cash prizes from Security Bank Foundation. So I hope this will also help motivate you in terms of helping us expanding the reach of our videos. So again, just to review you, these are the airing schedules. So we are rolling out the first 5 videos intended for grade 5, particularly on the competency inferring the meaning of unfamiliar words. So the episode 1 will deal about the definition of compound words, and it will be aired on January 19, Tuesday at Knowledge Channel for those people who are connected on cable TV by 11:20 to 11:40 a.m. It will also be made available to the A to Z free TV channel by January 21 at 8:20 to 8:40 a.m. But don't worry in case our students or you as teachers will not be able to watch the videos via cable or via free TV. We will also make the videos available at our website every 3 p.m. of the same day of cable TV airings, so that you can actually watch the videos after the airing schedule. And at the same time, moving forward, even after the pandemic, if you want to use this as learning delivery materials, once face-to-face classes resume, you can always go back to our webpage. So the rest of the videos, episode 2, kinds of compound words, will be aired every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at Knowledge Channel and Cable TV, and every Thursday on A to Z Free TV channel from January 21. So the third episode will focus on context clues. The fourth one will be on the different examples of compound words and their meaning, and it will end the set with the usage of compound words as context clues. So don't worry, we will also send you the specific airing schedules after this webinar. So you can also visit our website as indicated in the slide, securitybank.com/sustainability/educational-videos, in case you want to be reviewed about the airing schedule. We will also post on a daily basis the schedules of the airing at our Security Bank Facebook. So make sure you follow our Facebook site. So again, we remind you to answer the post-video watching feedback form and ready the photos of your students while watching the videos. So we are also currently producing 15 more videos. These 15 videos are divided into 3 episodes, and this will target grade 3 students and grade 1 students. So the next set is on making inference and drawing conclusions based on text, which will be aired on March 15 to April 13. Followed by our videos for grade 1, focusing on predicting the possible ending of a story. by April 12 to May 14. And then lastly, by May 17 to June 15, are videos for grade 3, particularly on interpreting simple graphs, tables, and pictographs. So again, all our videos are intended to enhance the competencies of our students relating to reading comprehension. So just like what we did today, every time that we will launch videos, we will conduct webinars to guide you on how you can maximize these videos. So we have another set of webinar by March 12. Our primary participants are grade 3 teachers, but just like what we did today, we will still open the webinar for all grade level teachers. And the last webinar for grade 1 teachers will be on April 9, 2021. So in case you haven't registered yet for the succeeding webinars, you can do so through the link bit.ly/SPFI Education Webinars 2021. So in case you missed the information that we have relayed through this webinar, you can always join our Facebook group where we are currently streaming live this webinar. So that's facebook.com/groups/SBFI webinars. So stay in touch if you have questions about this Ready, Set, Read webinar and the videos, as well as the other programs of Security Bank Foundation. As we have highlighted in our video loop, you can always contact us through the following channels stated at the slide. So allow me to give you a glimpse of the Ready, Set, Read videos that you will be able to watch beginning next week.
You have to guess what object or thing it is. That's right, ball. I am Captain Baboon!
Once there was a hyphen who was looking for a home.
Let's check a clue. Kathy met her favorite actor and was starstruck. Pedro works as a part-time mailman.
I am the Joe, and I'm here to take over the world.
Owning compound words is like cooking.
Buttercup! Oh no, there's a fly on my butter! Oh wait, shoot fly! Jumping! My room is your room. Bye!
Okay, so thank you again, teachers, for joining us in this webinar. I'm Louie. So we in Security Bank Foundation, we advocate for better quality of education, and we hope to continuously help you in your fight in improving the academic performance of our students. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Sir Louie. Tama, hindi natatapos sa webinar na ito ang role na ating gagampanan to deliver quality learning to our students.
Right. At sana sa lahat na nandito ngayon sa ating webinar ay maging champions tayo sa ating mga komunidad by fulfilling the responsibilities as outlined by Sir Louie.
Yes. Sa ngayon po ay we are launching the first 5 of our 20 videos for Ready, Set, Read. And we still have 15 videos plus 2 webinars na dapat ninyong abangan sa first half ng 2021. Sana sa mga susunod na webinars ay makasama pa rin namin kayo at makapag-imbita pa tayo ng bagong muka na makakasama natin to improve the reading skills of our learners.
Yes, and sana po tulungan niyo rin po kami to reach more teachers and more learners by sharing your experience on this webinar. At syempre, kapag nag-airing na ang Ready, Set, Read next week.
Yes, and now we have come to the end of our first webinar. We will play one of the Ready, Set, Read videos at the end of this webinar. If you wish to have the first look, you may stay and watch. Otherwise, you can watch the videos beginning January 19 of next week. See you on March 12, 2021 for our next webinar, primarily intended for grade 3 English teachers. Until then, this has been your host, Raquel
And this is Nina
Tanyan.
Desagun saying, stay safe, everyone. Ang saya matuto ng bago.
And together, let us build a better future through better education.
Happy Friday po. Bye!
Thank you, teachers.
Salamat po.
Yan, shout out sa mga taga-Bacoor.
Hello there, how are you? Do you know how to play charades? Well, that's okay, it's easy, I can teach you. All you have to do is watch me while I act something out. And then you have to guess what object or thing it is. Simple, right? Let's try it. Are you ready? Okay. The first one, I won't be talking. That's right, ball. All right, are you ready for the next one? Phone, good job. Why don't we try a longer word? Handbag, that's right. Those are two words, hand and bag. But we put them together to make a new word, handbag. Let's try another one. Rainbow, that's right. Again, those are two words, rain and bow. But we put them together to make a new word, rainbow. You see, words that are formed by putting together two or more words are called compound words. Classroom, sunlight, raincoat, or starfish. Those are all compound words. What about you? Can you think of other compound words? Compound words are formed by putting two or more words together to form a new word with a new meaning. Let's see how many compound words can you form with these words. Don't forget to write them down. Playground, basketball. Cupcake, backpack. Grandmother, earring. Ciao, I am Chef Lingua Linguaje, Chef Ling for short. And today we are going to have fun with compound words. Forming compound words is like cooking. You combine two or more ingredients to create a whole new taste. Delicioso! With compound words, you can have two or more different words when you put them together. And, eko! You have a new word with a new meaning. Like pan and cake. Pancake. Yum! Very good for breakfast. Or this one, jelly and fish. Jellyfish. How about butter and cup? Buttercup. There are a lot lot of compound words around us. You can even shoo, fly, shoo, no, go away, go away, shoo, shoo. Oh no, it's landing on the. Oh no, there's a fly on my butter. There's a fly on my butter. Oh, there's a. Oh wait, there's another compound word. Butter, fly, butterfly. See, I told you compound words are everywhere. But flies are not welcome in my kitchen. A shoo fly, away with you, shoo. Which of these are compound words? Today, something happened at the dam, and our reporter Jing is on the case. Hello, Jing. Hi, Lino. Can you tell us what happened? Just interviewed a couple of girls here who saw the collapse of the dam. I'm here to talk about what happened to it and compound words. Wait, what? Compound words. I'm sorry, compound what? The girls were halfway up the tree, and when the floodwater hit it midway, they held on the branches as tightly as they could. When they reached the top of the tree, they saw that the busted dam had caused much destruction, including uprooted trees and plants on the hilltop. Oh, there you go. So that's what happened. So can you tell us more about how? And as you can see on your screens, this is what I've just reported. Yes, I can see that. So going back to my question, what compound words are in there? Compound words? Okay, I know what compound words are. They are words that are formed by putting together two or more words. And here, the compound words are halfway, floodwater, midway, which has the same meaning as halfway. Yes, they are synonyms, but what else? Uproot and hilltop? Correct! Those are examples of compound words. Wait, and that ends my report. This has been Jing. Back to you, Lino. Jing, wait, what about the... Hey, Jing, wait. Compound words. Let's learn more compound words. You have to guess the compound words using the pictures that you will see. Are you ready? Let's begin. Fireman. Lipstick. Eggplant. Armchair. apple. Wheelchair. Seahorse. Toothbrush. Doorbell. Football. Keyboard. Great job! Now let's find the compound words in these sentences. I need a new haircut. Haircut. The countdown will begin at midnight. Countdown. There's one more. Midnight. I will buy some medicine in the drugstore. Correct. The compound word is drugstore. I had pancakes for breakfast. Pancakes. But there's one more. Breakfast. Correct. The team won in the basketball tournament. The compound word in this sentence is basketball. I planted a sunflower in the backyard. Sunflower, correct. But there's one more. Backyard. My grandmother used to work overseas. Grandmother. Oh wait, there's one more. Overseas is also a compound word. I have two pets, a goldfish and a bulldog. Goldfish. And there's another one. Bulldog. The chairman is wearing eyeglasses. There are two compound words here, chairman and eyeglasses. A bookworm is a person who loves to read. Bookworm. Wow, you got them all! Sometimes you can tell the meaning of a compound word just by looking at the two words combined. For example, homemade. Just by reading the two words, you can tell that it's something made from home. You get it? Another one is wristwatch. It's a watch that's on your wrist. It's easy, right? Just look around you. I bet you'll find a lot of compound words. Well, thank you for being with us today. We hope to see you next time. Remember, my room is your room. Goodbye!